Welcome to the Action Sturge. Tonight we'll be playing Masks: A New Generation, a tabletop role-playing game all about teenage superheroes and all the angst that goes with that. Normally we play on Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays, about 7:30, and there we go. Okay, cool. Just had to make sure that we were up on Twitch. Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays, 7:30. Tuesdays we play Dungeon World. Wednesdays we play Curse of Strahd, and Thursdays we play Masks: A New Generation. And with that, we're going to give a couple shout-outs to some of our favorite streamers. Indigo Chameleon, ATV29, DSX Metagame, Twisted Stranger, Plastered Dragon, Chugachu, Legends of Evantris, Tabletop Notch, and Die Hack Studios. All of which have links below in our on our Twitch channel. Links below on our Twitch page. So, with that, let us begin. So everybody go around and introduce your characters. Say who you are and what your role is, like Janice transformed and stuff, and then tell me one thing that is unresolved so far with your character's story. That is of interest to you. And we're actually going to start with Infinity and go around and do Xerox lines.
Okay. Well, my superhero name is Infinity, and my real name is Harper James. My role is the Harbinger, and something that is unresolved about me and my character is, I feel like it's going to always be unresolved until I know I can actually fix the future. Mm-hmm. But if we want to be specific, I don't understand how my parents come to love each other, considering my mom, who I know my mom is now, is nowhere near my mom in the future.
Oh, she told me.
Did you say your abilities?
She told me.
Am I supposed to say my abilities?
It's up to you. However you want to.
I can use telepathy and telekinesis. Telepathy. Telepathy.
Okay. My name is Malice, aka Cat Carter. I'm the delinquent, and my abilities are teleportation and hacking. And one thing unresolved about my character is probably that I don't feel like I have a real friend yet.
Oh my god.
But you guys don't know that, so.
Okay.
Your mind was busy today.
It was true. It was busy.
Frozen.
My name is Frozen. My real name is Vanessa. I'm the Scion. I play with ice, and I also do a little bit of martial arts, but I don't use that that often. Probably something that's unresolved about me is if I'm a hero or if I'm a villain. I don't know yet.
Go ahead, Red Wing.
Better know.
Hero?
I'm a Red Wing. I'm the protege role. My abilities is weapons and gadgets and impossible fighting skills. I guess my unresolved thing is if I'm eventually going to be who I'm the protege of, or if I'm actually going to be my own person.
I am Thrash. I am the Transform. I guess my thing is I'm just still trying to fit in, trying to get the rest of the world still used to me.
Okay.
Which I don't think that'll ever happen, but we'll see.
Alright, I'll be playing Xerox, real name Molly Murphy. A Janice. Her abilities are energy absorption and substance mimicry. And she's I think she really wants to tell her best friend Mason Turner her real identity, and she's been struggling with that for a while. She's promised herself that she would have already done it by now, but hasn't been able to bring herself to do it.
Malice, do you are you hoping for friendship with someone like outside of the group or someone within the group?
Someone within the group.
Okay.
Because that was why do I care about the team was because I don't have any real friends, so I wanted to like make one.
Oh.
But you guys don't know that.
Yeah.
Frozen, do you feel so? Where you are right now, do you feel like you fall more on the line of hero or more on the line of villain? Have you done anything in particularly villainous?
Yeah.
Freezing Thrash, and then throwing a snowball at a kid's phone. So I think I'm leaning more towards villain.
What level of villain do you declare yourself at?
Probably like
0.1.
yeah.
You're like chaotic good at this point.
Yeah, chaotic good. How about that? We'll be positive about it.
Thrash, how are you doing now that Jerry is not around?
I'm kind of upset because he kind of made me feel like I fit in.
Uh-huh.
Like, my team did this too, but like he did it more. He's been there for me like my whole life. Well, pretty much my whole life, or a couple of years, I guess. So he's been like a father, a dad to me.
Yeah. Okay.
Do you have actual parents, or were you like created?
I was thrown away.
Oh my god!
Midnight don't
To the curb.
baby.
And that's why I live on the street.
Is that an actual song?
Yeah.
I think everybody in this group had shitty parents or no parents at all.
Yeah, my parents are pretty shit. No.
Thanks.
But hey, Blood Mist Hunter.
What's up, Blood Mist?
What's up, Blood
Eat 'em.
Mist?
Eat 'em.
That just reminds me of the. Does anyone watch Metalocalypse?
Oh my god.
Okay.
Oh, I do.
Hmm?
I do.
Do you?
So
I
the
just
guy
that-
with like the long black hair.
Yeah. There was one where they were all talking about their parents, and the lead singer is like, he's like, I fucking love my dad. My dad's great. So, okay, so we're gonna do like individual kind of frames to kind of start the day off.
Who is Invisible Duke?
Oh, hey!
Oh, it's Invisible Duke. I'm a little
What's up, Invisible Duke?
dumb.
Welcome to the stream.
She's drunk. I'm just kidding.
So, let's go reverse. Let's start with Xerox. So it's a couple days after the fight with Dominus. It's a Tuesday. It's about midday Tuesday. Give me like a single frame of what's going on
Okay.
in your neck of the woods. Paint a picture for me.
Oh man, awesome. Midday.
Yeah, Tuesday.
I'm probably volunteering I'm probably in Mr. Pritchett's office volunteering.
Who?
Mrs. Pritchett?
Okay.
Is that who it is?
I don't know.
Yeah, Mrs. Pritchett.
Yeah.
That's the vice principal.
Oh.
Vice principal.
I'm just kidding.
So you see Molly Murphy standing in the corner of the office making copies.
Okay.
Zero.
That's where she got the name.
Yeah, and the office ladies are talking about they're talking about what everybody's been talking about nonstop for the past couple of days, and that is the Council of Heroes has gone missing, and and crime is on the rise. Supervillains have been taking advantage of their absence, and they just have seemed to come forth in mass.
Would you say we've been pretty busy then?
Maybe not. But possibly, yeah. Now, so you're up in the office making copies. You're overhearing this conversation about just the state of the world at this moment, which is that the heroes are gone, the villains are on the rise. Thrash, where are you?
I'm at Jerry's office, like kind of hacking his computers or whatever, trying to. I'm just trying to find any sign like where he could be.
Okay. So, how do you hack this
I
computer?
use my powers.
Okay. And do you have to ask the computer nicely to assist
I
you?
can control it with my mind, I guess.
Right.
Yeah.
Do it now.
Well, I guess I could say I've been in his lab, I guess.
Mhm.
Long enough, I kind of know what I'm doing
Right.
from helping him out too.
Okay.
So,
And what you have discovered is that there is an AI in his computer mainframe that is almost an exact clone of Jerry.
Aww.
And so you have a little virtual Jerry who kind of stands he kind of projects onto the desk.
oh, that's cool.
Yeah, and he's it's not Jerry, but he's
But
very
it's-
much like
yeah.
Jerry.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. Redwing, where are you?
I take a bite and that's what happens.
Well, we can get back to you. Frozen, where are you?
Is it still during school hours or?
Sure, yeah.
I'll be
If
taking another
you're
bite.
one of those people who go to school.
I can't think of that.
I'll be asleep in the back of a classroom.
Oh, snore bubble.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then you can see like rows of desks, and some kids are paying rapt attention to their teacher's lecture, and then others also have their heads down or asleep, and so there's just various states of activity in the room.
Yeah.
But all of it mostly mundane. Malice.
I'm in class waiting for the teacher to look away so that I can teleport out of there.
Okay.
D&D overlay still on this one.
D&D. Oh yeah, the extension. I thought I had it perfect, Robin.
That's why he's here.
That's why Robin's here.
That's why Robin is here.
What you, Infinity?
Me?
Yeah.
So, I rolled before, to do my, memory rule by connecting the dots. And I guess when I hit you connect who they are now to who they are in the future, choose the role that they fulfill in the future, and the GM will tell you about their future selves. If you don't want to hear it, is about one of our teammates, so plug your ears or don't listen. So I had a vision of the role of the monster being Thrash. But I do want to put a stipulation that I do not think it was by his own choice.
Okay.
Wait, what is it?
You fulfill the role of a monster in the future.
Oh, well.
But it says you will say, what happened, basically.
Right.
You will tell me about their future selves.
So in the future, there was this. They called him the. He was only known as the Servant.
Bless you.
Thank you.
And basically, it was this gargantuan, just monstrous beast who was like the Hulk times 10. And then or basically, I don't know if everyone here has played Final Fantasy X, but it was basically like Sin. It was just this huge monster that would move around and just could level cities just by being there. And it was pretty much this unstoppable servant of Dominus.
So is that me or is that not me?
Yeah.
It's potential future you.
Oh. Sweet.
You remember your father speaking of him wistfully,
my heart.
they knew each other in the past, that they had been friends at one time, and that is why he could never.
Oh, you can't see the chat, but it says Thrash just sitting there like.
Damn.
Hi, David.
Hey, David. And that is why your father could never bring himself to destroy this monster. Was because he was convinced that there was still good in him.
So you said something about Dominus as well. So Dominus is the cause of the end of the future.
At
least you told me that before.
Yeah, Dominus.
But
yeah, Dominus
yeah.
He is the main bad guy in the future. Yeah.
Alright, so I'm having an existential crisis in the base.
Yes.
Eating another, like, my milk is overflowing my cereal as I just, like, gaze
Yeah.
at the table.
In the background, the news report is like still like going on about how like crime is on the supervillainy is on the rise.
Dang it, Dad, we gotta clean up your stuff.
And the computer is almost like it's at like 98% done for scanning all the faces in.
And it's going to be your mom at the end of it. Just remember that.
In Halcyon City. Red Wing, what are you doing?
I guess I'm walking into the base behind her and just seeing her pour the milk onto the counter.
Yeah, it's just dripping on the floor.
Like
now.
in full outfit, like dealing with some of the smaller crimes going on.
Okay, going solo.
You're not at school?
Yeah.
I have half days.
Do you start
Oh, you have work release, okay.
So do you start acting like her dad more? Like not on purpose, but like
It's still like kind of,
you know.
it's kind of like awkward.
We don't mention it.
Like, he'll be like, what are you doing? Clean up your mess. And I'm like,
Okay, Dad.
like blush awkwardly. And I'm like, sorry.
So
Wipe off
here's
her mouth.
here's where things get crazy.
Oh no.
So Red Wing, ever since the council has disappeared, while you're in costume and like over social media and whatnot, you're just getting blasted by reporters. Are you going to take up the mantle of Talon? Are you the next Talon? Are you going to take the place of your mentor?
I just keep ignoring it.
Yeah, you're getting requests for interviews. Like people want you to be on like talk shows and stuff. Like you're getting big. Like people want to talk about Red Wing. People want to talk about the new era.
Like I just found leverage for somebody's money.
Yeah,
She
and
wants to
then
be
that'll
famous.
come up too. Like people are kind of speculating. Like maybe before you get to the base, you can hear on TV. Like they're talking about the villainy is on the rise, but they're also talking about like Red Wing becoming the new Talon. Like what is his connection to Cygnus? And who is this guy? And they put up a picture of Solace. Meanwhile,
And what's with this cool tattoos?
meanwhile, Frozen, in your classroom, you are awakened by a rumbling of your phone, and you can see that there's like there's a text from Solace.
Oh
God.
Oh.
Whoa.
Uh-oh.
But I have a question to ask you. How many texts? Like, how long is this conversation thread with Solace?
Oh.
It's huge.
Well, it's probably long, but it's probably like very short messages since.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hey.
Yeah.
Hi. Emoji.
How you doing? That's
Meme.
cool.
Yeah.
Just like little stuff, but it probably is a long conversation.
Okay.
So it's over a course of time, but the text messages are like this.
Yeah, they're just
like.
like little bubbles.
So the
Also, we're at 13 viewers total.
oh nice. So the newest message that pops up says
Let me smash.
just
That was perfect timing. That just came up.
Sends panda memes. Immediate text after.
okay, and then ellipses, and then emotionally.
What?
Let me smash ...
Oh.
Emotionally. done that to you before.
Not like that.
So maybe we just see like Frozen's like face go beat red amongst the class. You can see her from like outside, like
The room starts freezing around the corners.
Ice is just creeping everywhere.
Oh, he clipped it. Or Blood Mist Hunter clipped that. Oh, that's awesome.
Fantastic. So, Thrash, you've noticed that you've had some very, like, since Jerry's been gone for a couple of days, like, you have, like, routine checkups with him, and he's always testing your goo, and, like, and seeing, like, how your powers are developing. He's always running these tests on you. And, in the days that he's been gone, you've noticed almost like a lack of kind of control over your powers, and over your like ability to like change size and stuff. It's getting harder for you to like scale yourself down and become more as human-like as you can get, right?
I'm like bigger.
Yeah, but always so, and it's getting harder to like actually control that. Yeah.
Oh shit! There goes the city.
Jesus.
Well, less crime to worry about.
Malice, where do you teleport to after you leave your classroom?
Probably home to take a nap.
So like
Forget y'all.
So we see this. We see you like teleport out, and then like you just basically like walk from panel to panel as if the space is of no consequence to you. So you basically just like turn through your desk and like walk into your bed and like pass out.
Coming down, your assistant Cooper say hi, Min and Jonathan, and Coop wants to play Minecraft again.
But it does.
So we sure will, and we're excited to see them because then maybe we can get them to play.
Yeah, and then as you crash in your bed, your phone also goes off.
Yes.
Bought by the best gift giver ever.
Yes, I love it.
It is a text from an unknown number,
No shit.
and it just says, "Hey."
I'll say hey back.
Yeah, and it says, "Want to meet up?"
Who's this?
And then they send a selfie, and it's Solace.
Oh. Thrash. He's dying.
Anna, please.
Not right now.
Not right now.
I'm busy now.
I'm busy.
And then like a little frowny face pops up.
Honestly, I have to take a nap first.
Priorities.
And then it just says cool.
I thought you'd be like, let me come nap with you.
Huh?
I said, I figured you'd be like, let me nap with you.
Ooh, emotional.
Emotionally.
It's a physical emotion.
So, change size, harder, bigger, harder to control.
This is like 3 more words from changing websites.
Yeah, is that's My Hero Academia?
Yeah.
Yes.
Bakugan. What was his chosen name?
King Murder.
Yeah, King Murder
Explosion.
Explosion.
Sounds about right.
So Molly.
Tell him
I'll
I'll be
forget
there.
the text.
Molly, the copier. Oh, you need. Would you like to see Solace?
Oh.
Sorry, it's
No,
fine.
no,
Oh,
it's-
you're fine.
And I was like,
Yeah.
I know the name.
In all his glory.
He never wears a shirt. Right?
Yeah, he's like always showing off his tattoos.
He's got a big old
He's
panda
Andy
tattoo.
Black with
Hitting on
superpowers.
Frozen.
There he is.
That guy. He was with my mom and Storm at that ball party.
Oh, I wasn't there that day. Okay.
Okay, yeah, and he was being like a total stud muffin around Scion, so
Okay.
or Scion Frozen.
Now I'm caught.
Yeah, that's the guy that's hitting you up.
He's
now.
like effortlessly cool.
Not more effortless than me though.
Yeah.
You
out-
might have a run for your money there. Yeah.
I'm gonna go meet him and beat him up.
Yeah.
Well, no, they'll never meet. They're too cool to meet. So Molly, the copier falls over.
Wait, what?
What happened? A leg break off or something?
No, you look back behind you, and the entire wall, like the rest of the office, is just gone.
Hey, John said you're effortlessly cool, Jonathan.
Oh, thank you, John Forge.
John and John.
This John relationship.
for life. So, yeah, so you look behind you and the entire rest of the office is just gone. Just like blue sky.
There was no sound or anything?
No sound. Just like there was just a vibration almost, like a shockwave, and then the copier like fell over, maybe some papers blew out, and then it was just gone.
Okay, well, I'll run over and grab Mrs. Pritchett. And
She's gone.
She's gone?
She's gone.
She did that on you. Some purpose.
I guess I will run to the bathroom and check in with Red Wing.
So you move out into the hallway, and like the hallways are just filling up with students, and people are panicking, and they're running through the hallways, trying to get out of the school.
Is
Go
it
full
just
Paul
students or is it like
Munger,
teachers?
Students and teachers
Okay.
alike, yeah.
Never
And
again the boss.
there's another shockwave, and suddenly you look down one hallway and it's just gone. Like there's just this open space, and then like maybe 20 feet away from that open space, there's another the rest of the hallway continues on, and there's just two groups of like students like on either side of this empty space, just kind of staring at each other from across the way, and just petrified.
Pretty much standing there.
Early summer vacation.
What do you do?
Well, the first thing I'll do is I'll run to Mr. Belk's class and check and make sure that Kat's okay. And I guess, where are you?
She's in.
Name of
Are you in
class.
study hall
Name,
too?
yeah, name of class.
Math class, why not?
Oh, yeah, that's a good place to sleep.
Wait, are you doing this as Molly Murphy or?
It's Molly Murphy. So I'll check on you guys first, and then I'll run to the bathroom and send a message out to Red Wing.
Do you actually go check on them, or do you just like look in the room?
Well, I go. I don't know if the room's even
So
there.
good.
Like I'm scurrying down the hall.
Sorry.
My first stop is study hall, and then I'll check by whoever your math teacher is.
Name a random teacher from school.
Mr. West.
There you go.
There we go. Adam West?
There we go. Okay. So amidst all this panic, you do see one person kind of walking down the hallway. She's got like she's got like this this kind of headgear over her eyes. It's like got like some kind of like technological like lens on it, and she's got like a trench coat, and she's got this contraption on her wrist, and she's just kind of tapping away at it, and you can see, and she's the only one smiling, and she's going to like put some stuff into her little arm band thing, and she's gonna look over, and there's this like trophy case or whatever with like all the all the sports like trophies and stuff in it for the school, and she's gonna tap a couple buttons, and it's just gonna disappear, and so it'll be replaced by like a row of like popcorn machines.
Oh.
There goes all my
And then she'll
stuff.
just keep walking along. Yeah.
What?
Why can't you do that?
Does she actually look like she knows what she's doing, or she just pressing buttons?
I don't recognize her. You know,
You do not recognize her, I don't think.
it's not Carbine.
It's not Carbine, no.
That's for sure.
No.
Do I need to bring my laptop, and are creative adult beverages allowed? Very much so. Creative adult beverages are always allowed. And yes, laptop would be nice.
Well, I don't even know how to describe this to Red Wing. Like this is just completely weird.
There's popcorn.
Yeah, and so
This bitch
so
is
you can
crazy.
see, and then you can see you can see her kind of like she steps out into like the large commons area where you are, and everybody else is kind of like running around, and you can see there's one person standing up on a table amidst all the chaos, and he's got his phone out, and he's videoing her, and it's Mason.
I will immediately grab him and get him to safety.
Huh?
I will immediately grab him and take him to safety.
So she.
Get down. What are you doing?
So go ahead and roll defend because she is turning towards him and she sees him recording and she smiles and waves and starts tapping on her wristband.
She smiles and waves. Oh,
That's
good.
Savior, right?
Defend. Yeah.
Yeah, just thinking how this is all
Yes,
going to go down.
savior.
Wow.
10.
Oh, okay, so he, I guess, just does it.
Yeah, it's cool.
Is it PC or NPC? It's right there in the middle.
I mean, I have super strength. I can handle Mason Turner. He's just a little dweeb.
Right.
He's just a little dweeb. That's why when you threw that snowball at him, he was so like offended and hurt. He was like, "Oh, my arm!"
Come on.
I'm all paid for that.
So you're able to like jump up, but like, what do you do exactly?
I will run and dive at him and
Okay.
kind of knock him, but catch
tackle
him.
him.
Okay.
Kind of tackle him off the table.
Sure.
And I'll grab his camera and like throw it aside.
Okay.
And shake him and say, "Come with me."
He's like, Molly, what are you doing? That's my phone.
Oh,
That's the third one this year.
Don't worry about your
Meanwhile, you
stupid
can
phone.
turn and there's like just students everywhere, and you're kind of like down on the floor. And you've landed on him kind of awkwardly too, like you're kind of like on top of him, and like and just very close, maybe closer than you guys are physically comfortable. But in the heat of the moment, it's all right. And
Hey, we're
but
friends.
like a different frame. It's like really weird looking. Like
Sitting on his lap, kind of
Please
thing.
tell me the kids are taking pictures.
The kids are running for their lives, I think.
but the students kind of part enough in the middle to kind of let you see her, and she's gonna like look and be like, and she's gonna look right at you, and then she's gonna start walking over towards you, and he's just like, Molly, what the hell are you doing? I was getting some cool footage for. He's like, I'm streaming.
Twitch.
And he goes off to like search for his phone.
I will take off running. I will try to lead her, guide her towards me,
Okay.
away from Mason Turner.
And how will you do that?
I'll say, "You'll never catch me," and just take off running.
Yeah.
I don't challenge her.
Roll superior.
Superior?
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Are you
To
sure?
provoke.
9 minus 2, 7.
7.
That's still past though, right? It's just
Thought
there's
you
a
didn't have
stipulation,
any,
I'm sure.
For NPCs. On a 10 plus, they rise to the bait and do what you want. On a 7 through 9, they can instead choose one. They stumble, they err, they overreact. So,
I don't go to school.
Me too.
so she kind of like,
You don't have
so
to.
you see her kind of like smirk, and then she's going to kind of smirk, and then she's gonna tap a couple buttons, and this hoverboard is gonna appear under her feet, and she's gonna start zooming at you, like top speed.
Is there anybody else besides
Good job,
Mason
Mason.
in the room?
There's everybody else in the room.
Turns into a ramp.
Kill me.
Could you go for jump on your rope in?
You know that Spider-Man scene where you
Okay,
save everyone
I'm
and keep
gonna
quiet.
run away from everybody.
Okay, so
I'm not suiting up in front of the whole fucking school.
all right, cool.
Just
So,
jump in the locker and change.
So are you gonna run like normal, or are you gonna run like super?
Depends on who's watching.
Everybody
I'm
is
gonna
there.
run normal.
Okay, so she catches up with you in like no time at all, and she's gonna try to flatten you with her hoverboard.
Ooh, she's gonna try, but I'm gonna absorb the kinetic energy of her board and slow her down.
Just like put your
Okay.
foot out like you're going tripping.
So directly engage the threat.
Danger.
Dang.
Roll danger.
Roll danger.
Kaiki.
Ooh. Well, maybe. 7 again.
Okay, so so in a 7 through 9, you pick one. Resist or avoid their blows, take something from them, create an opportunity for your allies, and impress.
I'm gonna take
your
a
friend.
board.
Oh, nice.
You
okay.
ride off.
You like stick your foot out and stop it.
So
I just jump on and knock her off.
so you said you were going to absorb the kinetic energy from her. So you slow her down, and then once you've slowed her down, you
I use that energy to make a powerful blow and punch her off.
okay. Well,
I release the energy.
right, and once you do that, so you're standing there with the board, you've like knocked her down. You're standing there. Everybody like everybody's kind of stopped now, and they're kind of watching you. And you can see Mason. He's got his phone back. And he's streaming, and everybody's just kind of watching. Market condition.
Man, that was an adrenaline. You'd be surprised what you can do. I'm scared. So I guess that makes me feel insecure. No. What condition would that be?
I would say afraid because you don't want people to find out who you
afraid
are.
would be good.
Okay. Now with that, where else should we go?
Can I be watching like Mason stream and see all this going on?
I'll tell you who would be watching Mason stream. Probably Red Wing. He probably has a direct connection to this kid. This kid does.
Oh, God damn it, kid.
He's just watching one person like.
Or everybody could be watching the stream. Like everybody's got like.
Maybe I should go help.
Well, but you don't know who Molly is.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
So Frozen's still in the school though, right?
Frozen is still in
Okay.
school.
Like, was she on the section? Is she on the same section as what Molly was on?
She's definitely been affected by what's going on.
You've been asleep the whole time.
So,
Just what
Frozen, while you were in class, like there was this like disturbing shockwave, and it like opened all of the windows in the classroom, and then you just heard like screaming erupting from the hallways, and then students just started running back and forth. Everybody's in kind of a hysteria.
Is the principal that was in the last game? Is he also the same principal in this game?
You talking about Meinster?
Yeah. I was just curious.
I don't know if he's here, but he's still the principal.
Eat them all the time.
All the time.
Yeah. Buckminster's still the.
Okay, I was off topic, but I was just wondering how he would be handling a situation like this.
Mm-hmm.
Did any of you watch Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs?
Yes.
I imagine the cop.
The other
Yeah.
I get that same attitude, I feel.
So Frozen, what's going on in your environment?
I digress.
Oh, you're fine.
I guess I'll run and check to see what's going on. Why everyone's screaming.
Okay, and so you can see people. People are screaming at first, and there's a couple more shockwaves, and then like you're kind of making your way around the school trying to figure out what's going on, and you find yourself in the main commons. There's this girl walking around. She's got this like headgear on. She's got this like wrist computer, and she's like tapping it. And you see when she changes all of the like the trophy, like all the trophy cases. She changes them all into popcorn machines. You see that, and then you are also there. You see this kid up on this table, and this girl jumps up and like grabs him with like ferocious like speed, and so you're kind of in the crowd like watching this fight. You see this girl knock this assailant off her hoverboard and take the hoverboard. What do you do?
Probably run over to her and be like, hey, you okay? What's going on?
Okay, and then you don't know that it's Xerox.
Okay.
Yeah, but you can still go over and say hey if that's something you would do.
Yeah.
To who?
Try.
To Molly Murphy.
Oh, she's out of there.
Huh?
I jumped on the board.
No. So as soon as you got the board and you're like looking around, that's when she comes forward.
Oh, hey. We gotta get out of here.
You are not in costume right now. You are not in costume right
No, I'm not in costume. But I know her as a student.
But she don't know you.
Oh, you don't know Molly?
I don't know Molly.
Remember, none of us know Molly except
I do.
her.
Yeah.
You should know Molly. You just...
Yeah.
We assume we know who
So
Molly is.
Mira Rouse has redeemed a put innocence in danger token.
Oh my god.
And so, the girl who is on the floor, like when you run up, the girl who is on the floor, she is really miffed about getting her hoverboard taken, and so she's going to tap away on her console again, and the ceiling of the commons area will begin to open up and start sucking people out like a vacuum cleaner into the sky.
And she's in there with me not do. Okay, I'm confused about how this all works. She doesn't know me. Are you have a secret identity, or are you a known superhero?
I'm frozen. I don't have a costume or anything. I'm just.
She goes to school as the child of a superhero.
As a superhero.
Yeah.
Okay. Do something.
A supervillain. She's a supervillain, dude.
No.
Her parents are supervillains.
Yeah, people assume I'm probably a villain.
Do something.
That's how I don't have any friends.
Oh my god.
Half the students love you,
Okay.
but it's just because they like the
So people are
background.
getting
Yeah.
sucked out. So people are getting sucked out and you do nothing?
You're doing nothing.
You're situation.
He'll get in his superhero uniform, so relax.
For real?
So,
Or I guess I could just reveal my identity today.
so at this point, and Mason is one of the ones being sucked out.
I will grab him.
Huh?
I will grab him. Has he got his camera?
He's being sucked out. He's like in the air. But before we get to that, he's like Molly, and but he's still live streaming. So that's
Please tell me we see this. On
it's like toward his face too.
Please tell me we see this.
Okay. Well, wait. She's not doing anything, so I'm gonna run.
Well, hold on. I wanna get whatever else is done. So I don't know if everybody keeps tabs on Mason's stream or not. Who does? Red Wing for sure. Thrash.
So I'm just going through, like, keeping something to watch while I'm staying working. Yeah.
Is Mason the one that asked Molly to the dance that one time?
No, we said we would go together just because we're both nerds.
Okay,
I mean, it
so
could be a
I'm
date.
jealous of
Really?
him.
Always watches the
I
stream.
probably would keep tabs on the stream, but I'm also asleep, so I'll probably wake up to like it on my little Spy Kids watch.
Oh right, yeah.
It's watching.
Well, yeah. Does Red Wing send out the alert?
Yeah. Sends the stream to everyone instead of an alert.
So how do you all make your way to the scene?
I'll wait for Infinity before I get to mine.
Okay. And do you have a new mode of transportation, like maybe a lighter mode of transportation now that your car has been destroyed?
Kind of like copy the blueprints for his
portal bike?
portal bike.
Okay. Fair enough.
Thief. Sorry. Copyright.
I paid you for it.
Okay.
So what was the what did he redeem again?
He redeemed put innocence in danger.
Oh, that was.
Somebody
who
else
did
said
that?
redeem. Somebody else redeemed. Who did? Blood Mist Hunter redeemed. Show the cost of collateral damage.
Oh my god.
Oh,
What are they
great.
doing to us?
Thanks, guys.
What are they doing to
That's
us?
lots of damage.
Put innocence in danger and the cost of collateral damage. Thanks, guys. I go to Tinkle and I come back to this BS.
So how are you? How are you arriving on the scene? If you are
Up on the bike.
You went on the bike.
Up on the bike.
Okay. I just like sit behind him and like awkwardly put my arms around him. Because I remember there were many times probably as a kid he's like, on the bike! And I'm just like,
So I see on the stream that Mason's flying away. Is that what I
Whoa.
see? He's like flying away right now, right?
Yeah, he's getting like sucked up
Sucked
and he's
away.
like Molly.
Okay. I'm gonna teleport to the school and like grab Mason. like teleport on to him.
Oh, okay.
Like
Okay.
that.
No, I
No.
roll defend.
So that's savior. You have the papers.
Oh yeah.
You need to print out more of those. More papers.
Yeah. So roll save.
Please.
Roll save.
Ooh.
10.
Okay, so 10.
Nice.
You get
Those are gonna die.
So you keep them safe and you choose one of these things. You can add a team to the pool, take influence over someone you protect, in this case Mason, or clear one of your conditions.
We don't have any conditions.
Gain influence.
What does adding a team to the pool mean again?
Yeah.
You get to
You
add
can use that to defend,
one to a
right?
roll, right?
Like if you're in battle, you can use.
Like anyone.
If you rolled a 5, you could, or say a 6, you could use a team at the pool to make it a 7.
Oh, to add one.
Or somebody else could. Like
Okay.
if they're going to help.
If you have
they
a
can
viable
do
way.
it.
How many do we start
We start with 2, and when I get there, it's 3.
And then that would make it 4 then.
Yeah, I'll add one.
Okay,
Wait, you
add
get
one to the
2
pool.
there, then.
So Nick, pool counter.
4. Nick, you're the team counter.
So you teleport in, you grab Mason, and where do you teleport to next?
Team pool starts with 2.
Are you still in
They should just
the gym or where?
You had an extra one?
I am.
Or you just add one?
Just
Okay.
Molly one.
But as soon as,
As
I
the
look
leader,
up
I
and
get
see
one for-
that you have grabbed him,
Assuming
I know he's safe. I'm going to run so I can suit up.
Okay.
Run to someplace secluded.
Oh, he kind of just disappears.
Oh, I don't see her.
I don't know. Like, how quickly do you teleport?
I feel like she's like a
Fast,
blink, like
yeah.
blink
Right.
and blink.
What's the
So you
X-Men?
just see him disappear.
But I'm gonna see Molly, and I'm gonna go teleport right next to her with Mason,
Oh, okay.
cause she's out of the
The suck zone. Yeah.
Yes.
The
suction field. I'll go teleport next to her.
Enter
with
the
Mason.
suck zone.
So so you teleport over next to Mason. So you guys are on the bike. Thrash, how do you arrive?
I'm looking for any kind of transportation.
You still have your bike.
Nah, that kind of got destroyed.
Yeah, I got
last
the.
time.
Oh, yeah. Fair.
So I was looking for something else there. I talked to the AI Jerry.
Uh-huh.
You got anything to give me
The AI.
there quick?
And then this
Hey, he just redeemed something. Show the cost of collateral damage malice.
needs more damage. I can't keep up. That's
God damn.
that's 2 costs of collateral damage.
Oh,
I can only narrate so fast.
Julio.
So
Julio's on there? Oh,
We
God.
need to bump up our points for that stuff.
yeah, maybe. So
I believe in you.
Oh.
As
Is cost of collateral damage a bad thing or a good thing?
it basically just means like to show you like the damage of like the superhero fights are more than just like buildings getting blown up. Like people's lives are affected. And,
Yeah.
like shit goes down. So how are you getting there? You tell me.
See if I like, I don't know, some kind of like flying machine, I guess.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll just say that.
All right. Yeah. So so you get this flying machine. And, like it's
It's like one of those Spectre gadgets.
yeah. And it's like
It's
real.
like-
It's like real shaky.
Yeah.
So So you appear next to you appear next to Frozen and a Molly Murphy with Mason.
his actual.
Molly, you can see what's going on at this point. You guys arrive outside of the school, and Thrash, his rustic little or his rickety little helicopter hat,
Oh, that's
like drops down, and basically the thing is just like
wheezing.
it's like. And it pretty much just dies when you get there. Like,
Oh.
yeah.
Do I scare all the children?
So there are like students running out of the school, and they see you and they run back inside.
Thrash, you have to go around back, man.
Well, there's stupidity. I don't care anymore.
Kids.
Oh, he's confident now.
No, I'm not confident. I just don't care.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay, interesting. Roll Roll superior, or not roll superior, but actually market condition. Market condition.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
I don't know. You're not really any of those, maybe other than angry.
I wanted to. What I
Or
wanted to do
insecure.
is shift here. What I
I'm
wanted to do is
insecure,
shift your
yes,
labels.
right? Insecure.
I don't know. It depends on how you feel, really, or how your character would feel.
Like, since Jerry's been gone, I don't really, like,
Yeah.
he's the only one helping me, like, try to
Maybe
get
you
through.
don't care. Yeah. Maybe
Yes, I
that's
just don't
part of the
care. That's the part
I
of
just
the
transformation.
don't give a shit anymore.
Oh shoot, maybe I see that. I'm like,
Yeah.
like, I don't care who I scare anymore. Like,
Right.
I'm like,
it just doesn't matter to me.
Strap Red Wings up to like.
Yeah, maybe after Xerox in your palm
clenching.
form, that
Yeah.
affected you in some way.
Well, that, and then, like, since Jerry's been gone, he's the one that's been keeping me, like,
Sane.
sane. So,
Interesting.
like,
So
and then me losing, like, control a bit.
So Infinity, you see that, and then it sparks that memory that you had.
Oh, okay.
Right.
And yeah. Like I said,
Like
just
him kind of sauntering like off, like not caring that these
like
these
this,
people are
like
afraid
yeah,
of him,
like this blank look in his eyes.
Maybe even like a twinge, like a twinge, like enjoyment
Let's see.
about it.
I'm just like, get out of here, you stupid kids.
And I'm like, usually that'd be like, ha ha ha, funny. But since I had that vision, I'm like, ha ha, not funny, not funny. Dad, it's not funny. Dad, it's really not funny. This guy kills a lot of people.
What?
Nothing. We have to save these people or these kids. Let's help the kids first.
We're having a talk later.
No! Fly off. Yeah. So what do we see of the school? Because you said like
It looks
some of
like
the schools
Swiss.
just
It looks
miss
like Swiss cheese.
weird.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then there's also like weird attachments to it now. Like there's a roller coaster coming out of one side,
Oh.
and then there's like
I
a
see, this
very
is so
lewd
pretty.
statue kind of formed out of the flagpole.
Do I see anybody in imminent danger?
You're gonna start going to school now.
Not from outside.
Okay,
Yeah.
so I'll go. I guess I'll start. I think I'll levitate to the top and then work my way down.
Okay.
Because there might be more
you'll
people
start
on top
flying.
that are having a hard time getting down.
So when you fly up, you can see that there's like this vacuum of students being sucked out into the sky, and they're like going up super fast.
There's a vacuum.
Yeah, like a vacuum, like pulling like a column of students into the sky.
Oh my god! Can I use my telekinesis to kind of like bring them back?
Absolutely.
Stable onto the ground.
Try to defend. Roll savior.
Savior. Oh please, these die have not been doing it for me tonight already. So.
Well, so that's one thing I'm good at. If I can just figure out how to do it.
Okay, so that's good. That was a 12.
Okay.
Sorry, I was like.
So you're able to get like you're not able to get everybody. You're able to defend some of them. The ones that just recently came out, but there's still the ones above you that are slipping away.
What could I? Yeah, I guess that's just my turn then.
Right.
Maybe I'll call out to Red Wing and be like, "There's people up here that need saving."
Quick question.
Yeah.
I know I haven't mentioned it since like the beginning. Is my friend Aurora one of the people getting sucked up? It's the one person that knows about my identity.
Oh, is that your friend?
You're not sure. You're not sure. You're not sure. You can't tell from this.
Yeah,
from this
because
point.
all you hear is just me
Can
being
I,
the communicator.
Can I try to cut the vacuum off? Since
Um,
I can control like electronics.
well, you don't actually see a vacuum. There's just this. There's just
Tunnel air.
this like it's like reverse gravity,
Hmm.
essentially. There's just this effect like pulling people up into the sky.
Mm. Can I control? Maybe I can control the roots in the ground then and try to like go up there, just grab whoever they am.
Like you did with the guys flying on the helicopters. Yeah, roll freak.
Yeah.
Or actually, sorry, make it defend. Savior.
What was that?
Defend. It's the savior roll.
Savior roll.
You +2.
It's 8.
So with an 8 on a 7 to 9, it costs you expose yourself to danger or escalate the situation.
Sorry, I'm shaking.
But is he still able to do it though?
Oh, we don't-
Yeah, he's able to
Yeah.
succeed, but at
But
the
the-
cost of exposing yourself to danger or
Or
escalating the
escalating the
situation.
situation.
I'll just expose myself to danger.
Okay.
Maybe you're like, whoa!
So to get close enough, you actually have to like get into the vacuum essentially, and you've got like all these like plant vines, maybe even like coming out of you, and you're like grabbing people and kind of like holstering them in, and but you've put yourself in the danger of the vacuum. It's like kind of threatening to suck you up as well. With your massive like body though, it's just kind of
harder.
yeah, you're kind of just like levitating. Yeah.
Okay, so the innocents are in danger. Cost of collateral damage for Red Wing and Malice.
Right.
Okay, I'm just rereading because I did not see that you could choose somebody before.
Wait, what?
Yeah, I have something for Malice, but I don't have something for Red Wing yet. So I will work on that. Mirror Mouse. That's Draco, by the way.
Oh, Draco. Hi, Draco. I'm accumulating some points when I won't be able to play.
All right.
Right.
So back in the commons area. So you've teleported. Malice has teleported Mason down next to Amali Murphy, and Frozen, you're there as well. The chick who turned on the who turned on the vacuum is now she's back on her feet, and she's got her fingers like hovering over the keyboard of her like little technological gizmo, and kind of like old Western style, like high noon kind of like quick draw. She's looking at you, looking at you two.
Yeah.
Because neither of you like really conceal your identities, right? Like, or what about Malice? Does Malice like
even a mask?
like how different is your
Put it up.
I can't remember. I think I like still kind of wear the same clothes, but I think I have like a hood. Like, what was that character you were talking about? That you thought, or that reminded you of Malice? Just remember,
Give me a second.
So yeah, I think it's kind of concealed, but like right now I have on like my cape / hood. So yeah.
Sorry, he just redeemed another thing.
Oh god, now it's Frozen.
maybe a lot of emotional damage tonight, guys.
I'm just saying
yes.
someone needs to die. That's what.
So
Thanks, Blood Mist.
well, so she'll recognize. So she won't recognize Malice then. She'll recognize Frozen though right off the bat, and she'll say. She'll say.
She's got like she's got like the Raven kind of get up look going on.
Yeah.
Oh, where she
from
pulls
Teen
it over in
Titans.
its
Yeah.
shadows.
So she only recognizes Frozen then, right? So she says.
Oh, does she go to school with us?
Huh?
You just said she only recognizes Frozen.
Well, because
The
she doesn't
hero.
wear like a
Get up.
like she's just known as these people's kid. These
Oh
are
yeah,
adults'
because
kids.
she's yeah.
But
This
wouldn't
is-
she know of like the other heroes too?
Not if you're not in costume
I
necessarily.
am though.
Oh, you are in costume.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because I couldn't have done that if I wasn't. Like I just teleported. I couldn't have done that if I wasn't in costume.
Okay. So then she'll recognize you as well, and she'll look at you and she'll sneer and she'll say, "New era."
Oh no.
She says, "Don't you know that you're in the new age, the age of villains?"
Who is this?
I feel like you're ripping us
try to
off.
hack her little thing.
Yeah. Roll freak.
Freak copy.
7.
Okay.
On a 7 to 9, mark a conditioner. The GM will tell you how the effect is unstable or temporary.
Say
Okay.
So you want to use your sound move.
But if she marks a condition, it'll work though, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tell her she's in the age of dumb.
I'm gonna do insecure because I'm jealous of her.
Ooh.
Oh, okay, yeah. So you have like your little little device or whatever,
Yeah.
and you go to hack her thing. She's going to she's gonna be laughing, and then she's gonna be like, "Hey, stupid thing!" She's gonna be like trying to like get it to work again.
While she's doing that, can I take an opportunity to teleport like over to her and like grab it and then teleport?
Maybe I want to give Frozen an opportunity to do something real quick.
I have a Scion move where it says I can called change size when you mislead or trick an enemy by pretending to be on their side.
Ooh.
Can I do that?
Okay.
So what does it say to do?
Says roll danger on a hit, then they buy your charade for now. On a 7 and 9, choose 1. On a 10 plus, choose 2.
Ooh, okay.
So go ahead and roll.
Okay. Oh, wow.
9
Nice.
plus
Those new dice
plus
are working
your
great.
10.
Okay, so 10, you choose what? How many options?
Choose 2.
Choose 2.
So, let's see. Could I create an opportunity and expose a weakness or flaw?
I don't know.
You wanna-
It's one of your moves.
Silent moves.
Yeah.
So
Damn, girl. You got
I'm
this.
so glad I gave you those dice.
Those are nice dice. Oh my god, look at them.
Christmas and pink.
Obviously, Christmas is better, but.
I like the dice. I know, right?
So okay, so you
I'm
put
thinking we're gonna need to bump up points.
so you create an opportunity and you expose a weakness or flaw. So what do you say?
She'll be like, yeah, this is the era of the
This is Heir to Villains. Who do you think I am? I'm the daughter of. I forgot my dad's name.
I really don't care about them.
Yeah, I don't care about my parents. I'm the daughter of Frostbite and Diamond, who, like, dumb a villain.
Yeah, and she says, and what do you do to show her that like you're on her side?
Freeze Red Wing.
What's your shoe and freeze the other teammates?
I got frozen, so I have to be.
Thank God I have a heater in my damn suit.
I can freeze Molly temporarily. Or I'll make it look like she's frozen from her point of view, but she can actually escape my ice. So I don't fully freeze her.
Okay.
Or you can just knock me across the room with an ice bolt or something.
Well, you also think that Molly is a normal person as well.
Oh, that's right. So you don't know that.
However, Malice just messed up the girl's computer and like
Okay. Freeze Malice.
okay, and like or
Sorry.
You can teleport out of
Yeah,
it.
you can teleport out of it.
Yeah, exactly.
You're
She makes it
frozen.
and then you do that and you step forward and then she says what are you doing? Whose side are you on anyway?
I'm on your side.
She says and so you're trying to like create an opportunity.
Yes.
Okay, and then expose a flaw or weakness. She. I'm sure I have access to this.
Kill her to prove it. Oh
Yeah,
my
I
God.
used points to make a joke. It was worth it. Hey, listen,
You're
it's
killing us, dude.
Yeah, you're killing us, dude.
Literally.
Draco, please.
You're
Come
killing
on,
us.
dude. Spend those points. Have fun. We'll figure it
You're
out.
killing
Yeah,
me.
we'll figure it out after 2
I mean-
rounds putting innocents in danger and then 3 different collateral damages. We'll figure it out.
You're just like brushing your teeth. Innocence in danger. So
It's a win-win situation.
Having a nice like dinner. Innocents in danger. Taking a bath. Innocents in danger.
Slips and falls in the tub.
so she'll she'll say that her your parents are she's like super fangirl over your parents.
Oh, ew.
That's gross, but okay.
But you have to play it off.
Yeah, I gotta play it off. Like, oh well.
And while
Like Will
she's
Smith's kids.
while she's kind of like fangirling over you, this kind of opens her up to an opportunity to someone who would like to do something about that. Now you're like frozen in ice, quotes unquotes, but you're clearly like not like Unable to move.
I want to teleport over to her and remove her little thing, and then take it and teleport back.
Okay.
Not
And so
in-house, but-
yeah, and so you teleport over, you take her thing, and then you're able to kind of teleport back.
Yeah. Or actually, yeah, I do want to teleport back to the ice to make it look like I didn't actually get out since I'm so fast.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Look.
And so she doesn't know that I stole her thing.
Right. And so up top, all the kids, all the students that were flying up towards the sky are now falling back down.
Okay, so I've saved a good little bit. May I continue to do my I called the wed wing.
Web wing?
help me.
Yeah, Spider-Man.
I called the wed wing. I told him that there were more innocents in danger.
Yeah. So now they were flying up,
And now they're
flying back down.
may I-
Innocence and danger confirmed.
How many are there and how many can I catch?
I'm still trying to catch some too, I guess.
Yeah.
Right, you're both up there, and you're both trying to save people. But now there's this new. So you're basically both at capacity with people that you're saving, and then the other people start to fall down.
Wed wing.
Lovely.
Wed wing.
I'm trying to think of something I can do, guys.
Walk a link across the
So
innocence and danger.
So you're just kind of standing there. Maybe you're even not even on top of the school, but you're just seeing all these people begin to fall. Cars are pulling up behind you, and parents are getting out of their cars,
Oh, Jesus.
and they're this lady is right next to you, and she says, "My kid's up there." And she's looking at you because you're decked out in superhero.
Yeah.
She says, "Save my child!"
Oh god.
You have to have some crazy gadget that can make a net or something, or a trampoline, or those little tarp things they use for
I kind of want to do still a page from Spider-Man and have a web kind of thing,
I don't
layer
see
out
why
through the
not.
holes.
I don't see why not.
A web kind of thing.
Yeah, become a
Yeah,
trapeze
Martha
net for all of
screaming
them.
too.
I throw this gadget up, and when it gets to where the hole is in the roof, it makes a trapeze kind of web.
Give me a.
Savior?
I would say that. That's a huge fucking net. So give me a freak.
Okay.
Give me a freak.
Yeah, give me
For
a
unleash your powers.
unleash your powers.
Okay.
Nice.
It's not that bad. 10.
Nice.
All right, so you succeed.
With
So
a +0.
yeah, so you get this. This huge net across the top of the school, and you're able to. It kind of creates this surface for everybody to land on, and it maybe absorbs the energy from their fall, so that they don't just splat on impact.
Thank God for Xerox letting me do some tests.
Now,
your kinetic power.
now back inside, and we'll say, let's see.
That's one hell of a net.
Alright, so back to inside the commons. So you've distracted her. She's fangirling over your parents, and you've got her little gizmo.
Mm-hmm.
Molly, what are you doing?
Well, since he's distracted, I'm going to run out of the room and find somewhere secluded that I can suit up.
Okay.
I guess, what was it? I guess I'll go to Nurse Templeton's office, and I'm sure that's empty.
Okay.
And then I'll return to the common room.
Alright, so you'll go to change. At this point, she's gonna notice that her gizmo is gone, and she's going to start looking around, and she's gonna look at you, and she's gonna say, "Hey, you tricked me!"
No, I didn't.
That's what a real bad guy would
And
do.
she's going to punch you.
Ooh. Snowball.
Can I throw a snowball at her?
Robin said, "Oh, you want results? I demand photos of Spider-Man."
Can you what?
Dodge her punch and throw an ice ball at her.
Yeah, directly engage the threat.
No, can you do me a favor? Can you give me some water?
Can you also give me some water?
Can you also get Jonathan some water? Are you being a smartass?
No, actually,
Okay.
some water.
I'll take a turkey sandwich.
Do you have
Nick, can I
Well,
have
you're in
some
there.
cookies? Can I have cookies? No.
Also, innocents are in danger.
Oh yeah, innocents are now in danger.
I got 9.
Okay.
So, resist or avoid their blows.
Okay. So yeah. So she'll go to punch you, and then you're able to kind of maybe freeze her hand a little bit. And she goes and then you pop a snowball.
The most unenthusiastic.
The straight face.
Yeah, you said it with such a straight face.
It's gonna be a meme. On
Yeah, where's the
clip?
clip?
Of her just being like,
I didn't hear yes to ice, so I just.
Malice, what are you doing with the gizmo?
I'm just hiding it right now so that she can't use it.
Thank you.
Okay.
Thirsty.
That's when you see Xerox.
Xerox?
Yeah. So you look over. Mason's standing there by himself, and then you see Xerox coming down the hallway.
What's the joke they made about Spider-Man?
I'm an ice.
You're nice.
Yeah.
It's the
Is she an actual ice though? Or
No.
She's in.
Now I'm like, I'm an ice.
Oh, sorry. I was like, wait, I thought
Well,
dummy.
you kind of seen what happened there anyway before you left.
What do they call it?
But you come out to her talking to the girl and me and ice, so you're probably confused.
Well, first
I
up,
don't believe it.
first I'll make sure Mason's okay and that the people falling are okay.
Oh yeah,
Did
go
everybody?
catch people.
Did everybody that was
You
falling?
see this net has appeared above the school. Looks like some handiwork of Red Wing.
But everybody's safe
Yeah.
for the time being.
Sure. Kind of looks like it.
Okay,
I guess you could assess the situation if you like.
No, I'm not going to waste any time. I'm going to directly engage with the mystery villain.
Okay. And her hand is kind of frozen, and her face has snow all over it.
Yeah, I'm going to try. I'm just going to put her in a full Nelson.
Okay.
Try to
Directly engage threat.
That's what? Savior?
Danger.
Oh, anybody want to use a pool point? I got 8.
Sure, I'll use one.
I need 2.
I'll use one.
No,
You
that's
actually
fine.
have to be there to physically help her though. So the other people I
never
think in this situation.
Is
I
those?
Okay, and what will you do to help her?
You could grab her feet or something. Try
Whatever
to
you can eat. Okay.
throw her off balance.
Sure, I will do that.
I could.
Oh, we could save it. It's either way. It's a 7.
Okay, so with a 7, you're able to pick one of those things. To resist or avoid blows, take something from them, create an opportunity for your allies, or impress, surprise, or frighten the opposition. Sounds like you're trying to impress, frighten, or surprise.
Yeah.
So you may not have her in a full Nelson, but you've definitely got her up in your face and you've got her attention.
Okay, that's what I was really wanting to do anyway.
Right. So what do you say?
I say enough of the shenanigans. What? I want to assess the situation. Can I do that too? Or I can just ask her what the hell, man?
That would actually be pierce the mask.
Ooh,
It's a
I haven't done
Monday,
that.
yeah.
That's perfect for you.
Where is that at? Oh, that's it.
What's going
Oh,
on?
look, Molly has a +1 bonus now. From Robin.
Thank you, Robin.
And innocents are in danger again. Innocents in danger!
Okay. Pierce the mask is mundane, so 9 plus 3 is a pass. 12.
Okay, and you get to ask a question. Or 2, 3. You get to ask 3 questions.
Thrash also has a +1 bonus.
How can I get your
Oh.
how
If you
can I
wanna write
get
that
your
down so you don't
character
forget.
to stand down?
Hold on.
Robin trying to do undo Draco's madness.
So
Oh, Frozen, you
get
have
a +1 that you can hold.
Or I'll start with.
You can use that at any point tonight.
So, what were your questions?
What do you intend to do?
She says, I was just having fun.
By killing innocent children?
She says,
So you have to
Doesn't sound like much fun to me.
she says, well, it's a little fun. It's
Okay.
fun to be bad.
Fair enough. What do you intend to do?
She says, she says, really? I just want to get on a supervillain team. I hear a big one's coming together.
How
I'm trying to
can,
get on board.
how can I get your character to turn the other cheek, change your ways? There's no glory in being a villain.
Robin got the 1,000 bonus.
What did he do?
To the DM, he gave me a +5. Well, unfortunately,
can suck an egg.
unfortunately,
You bring me back to life, and this is how you're.
in this game, Robin, I never roll. So
Redwood can suck an egg.
Yeah.
but maybe I'll give it. Ooh, yeah.
If it wasn't for me, there'd be no infinity.
I never roll in this game.
Well, how many was there? 1, 2, 3. Oh, there's 6 pluses in there.
I will say you can give one
I
of
was
us a
saying we could
negative
give
5
No!
at one point.
Jokes on Red Wing.
That's so funny. So,
Lost
tell her
Infinity,
basically
I'm coming for you
Huh?
both.
This is all temporary. When the heroes get back, you're gonna be in a lot of
I get a
trouble.
touche.
and
And they are coming back.
she says,
I mean, I know it's easy to jump ship and the whole bandwagon thing, but
well, she says, how do you know?
I don't know. I feel it.
But how?
It's a gut feeling.
And
The heroes always win.
and at this point, she kind of knows that she's been beaten. She kind of like she kind of looks down and she like looks back up, and this smile appears on her face.
What's the Red Wing, I
don't know
suppose?
how to take that.
Outside of the school, this
Get what Robin said. 2 Red Wing, I suppose. +1 bonus.
this giant shadow is going to loom over the 3 that are saving people: Redwing, Thrash, and Infinity. This huge shadow is going to kind of loom over the entire school. When you turn around, you can see that it looks like a larger version of Thrash.
Oh shit.
I'm just like, non-flashbacks. Like,
But it's different in a lot of significant ways. But it kind of has the same kind of like
girthiness, maybe.
just it's the same kind of like style of mutation, right? And it's this huge dark creature with these glowing yellow stripes all over it. I'll show you what it looks like. It looks like that.
Oh.
Flashbacks to Naruto.
Yeah. And so that's what you see. And it is going to And it is just going to like be walking towards the school. Like cars are flipping over. Like people are running out of the way. As its foot is coming down, like you can see that it's about to come down on top of a person. Innocence and danger.
Outside. This is outside the school.
Yeah.
Can
I use my bike to like drive as fast as I can and like grab the person?
Can you use your
the bike? Can I use that and like try to catch up with the person and like grab them out of the way?
You can. Let's see. Roll defend.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll see.
That's plus savior.
Yeah.
9.
What'd you get, boy?
So 12.
Okay, yeah. So so you kick the unnecessary clutch on your bike, and like it
for style.
zooms over, yeah, and you grab this person just right before the footfall crushes down. You guys up top, Infinity and Thrash, what are you doing?
How close is this thing?
It's walking right towards the school. It looks like it's getting ready to walk right through the school. And like I said, people are like running and fleeing and stuff. And as it gets closer to you guys, it's actually like and it seems just to be growing larger and larger. Like it's not gonna stop. And it kind of like raises one of its big clawed hands up and it's gonna just like fire this like laser beam across the top of the school at Thrash and Infinity.
A beam, you say?
Thanks, Robin. Thanks a lot. Thank you, John.
Red Wing can suck an egg.
So what do you guys do?
So everybody
I'll
other than
just
Red
try
Wing gets
to-
an extra +1 as well. I thought they're already +1. Is that what I just read?
Yes.
Okay.
But what are you
right
guys
now.
doing? Yeah.
So there's a beam coming our way.
Guess we should try to dodge it.
I want to see if I can redirect it with my telekinesis.
Okay. Where do you want to redirect it to?
Up in the sky.
Okay.
What do you mean?
So
No. By the way.
Yeah.
directly engage the threat.
Got 2 of them. The points that he gave John is getting split between all you, but
Okay.
I guess I'll go ahead and use
So I
my
guess you
2
can use
points.
both if you want to.
That would put me at 8 instead. So what does an 8 do? On a 7 through 9, pick one.
Yeah.
I guess that would be a resist or avoid their blow.
Okay. So so you're able to like deflect the blow to and kind of in another direction, yeah, and avoid it. Thrash, what do you do?
Guess I'm gonna try to fight this thing. I'm gonna try to I guess get as close as even as I can with it.
Okay.
So I guess I'm gonna go to my final form.
All right. Roll unleash your power.
What is
We
it?
get
Freak,
fight
right?
Free. Yeah.
So I have a team pool sign.
13. And that's without my bonus. Thanks for doing good.
I'm so glad I gave you all your dice today. It's working so good for both.
So what'd you roll?
13.
13. Yeah. So you grow, and you grow so huge, you're the same size as this thing.
Oh, nice.
It's just 2 giants locked in battle outside the school.
Oh, thank you, Robin. I got another
With that, I
pistol.
have redeemed enough points to show all the players the cost of collateral damage. So who has had the cost of collateral damage so far? Because he said he just gave it to everybody.
Oh, okay.
So what do you guys do when you see that?
I'm too busy getting this person out of the footstep, I guess.
So playbook moves are moves that are specific to a person's playbook. Like for example, one of the playbook moves that I would make against a let's say if we had a Nova, a playbook move that I would make against them would be like to reveal a terrible truth about their powers, or to make their powers flare out of control, or
Oh, so another bad thing?
yeah, it's kind of like a thing that the archetype is weak to. Like the transformed. One of theirs is
Be the monster.
show how they are feared or hated.
Yeah.
You know, like.
And there's our moves that make us do better.
So, since Draco has got enough to show everybody.
Oh my god,
Collateral
are you going to
damage.
give us all the same collateral damage?
Maybe, yeah,
Oh,
maybe
yeah.
I can do a group collateral damage. We can all draw what we need to from it.
God.
Could be powerful enough. So,
We're gonna die.
but let's resolve this right now. So you've got this monster and you're like toe to toe with this huge monster. The girl inside, what are you guys doing with her? Malice, Frozen, and
So
Xerox.
plus rolls are positive and everything is bad?
Not necessarily bad. I would say interesting.
No bad. Okay.
Now what?
What are you guys doing inside the school with the girl with the clickety clack arm?
I'll tie her up.
Ooh. Okay.
Wait a minute.
Showing off.
It's no time for the finer things right now.
Now, Malice, you've suspected her identity for some time. Is this
I know.
okay? So is it like just kind of this unspoken understanding between you two, or does she completely
Much
does she
more
think
than
that she have you fooled?
Well, it's not so much that. I feel like we have developed a very close relationship, a very dear friendship, and I don't want her to think that I've been intentionally lying to her the whole time.
I think it's like unspoken. I
Yeah.
feel like we both kind of know who the other is. Like we know that that we both know that.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
At this point.
Like we haven't really like talked about it, but like we know. We
Okay.
know that we know.
Interesting. I just wanted some clarification on that. So you tie her up.
Yeah, hog tie her.
How does Molly know those knots?
Yeah. Malice is intrigued.
She was in the Girl
Molly's not
Scouts.
there.
Huh?
Molly's not there.
Okay, how does Xerox know?
Xerox was in the Girl Scouts.
That's right. Her dad was
Yeah, just
Sailor
like a training
before
camp
he
for
became
masochism, isn't it? So,
I like where the story's headed.
so Frozen, what are you doing?
I don't know.
Well, yes, okay, because you don't need to. So because Mason's still streaming, and then he's going to go, look! And he's going to point outside, and you guys can see there's this huge, like, version of Thrash combating this other, like, huge monster.
Robin said, if I pass out again and someone dies, I'm gonna be so mad. Oh, did they get to see my cool like redirection of like the beam away?
Yeah, I mean,
Okay.
they see that.
I like that you roll your eyes, but like that's like
Sure.
super cool.
So, so they see that, but you guys also see this, like, huge version of Thrash fighting this gigantic monster outside.
No one sees me on the motorcycle. What is she?
Sorry, we're distracted by the two giant creatures outside.
Oh, and with that defense, did you take influence over someone, add a team to the pool, or did you do something? The other thing. Clear condition.
10 gives you more than one, right?
No,
No, you just
choose
choose
one.
one.
Just choose one?
Yeah.
Add a team to the pool.
Okay.
So we're at 5.
No, 4. Because Nicole used one.
Oh, okay.
To save. No, to grab the.
No, I didn't.
No.
I
Did you not use one to help Xerox?
No, I don't think they ever did.
And so as you're
Oh, okay,
tying
so we're
her
at
up, she says, they said I was going to be famous if I did this. It's not fair.
I just put my finger against her lip.
Oh my god, while she's tied up.
And I'll
What videos are you watching?
I can get outside if I just run out.
Cat showed her some stuff.
Yes.
You can probably be even faster with Cat or with Malice.
Oh.
Let's do it.
Oh.
I'll
And
grab
that
it.
goes for you too, Frozen.
Oh, yeah.
I'm gonna go my own way. I'm gonna skate outside.
Yeah, she's like,
She's like, I'm taking.
So you
this tension is weird.
so you skate up like maybe through the hole, well, no, you can't do that because there's a net over it. So unless you want to like go through the net, which would be kind of funny too.
It just
Cuts through my neck.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll go ahead and do that.
Yeah, sure. And some of the kids like on the net like fall.
Onto the lunch table.
Yeah, they're like
Snow
ah!
pile waiting for him.
Oh, is that another
You seen the Pink Panther?
Yeah.
When he's like, what was that? I didn't say anything. I thought you said, ah.
And, well, never mind. I'm gonna do that.
And so where will you teleport to?
Any ideas?
Yeah, right up where they're fighting.
Oh, okay. Right where they're fighting.
Just right in the middle of it.
Just right
Like,
underneath
no,
us.
on Thrash's head.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
fair enough. So you guys teleport up there.
Mhm.
So everybody is together, and when everybody comes together, when everybody enters battle against a dangerous foe as a team, you add 2 teams to the pool automatically. If the leader has influence over every teammate, add another team. Do you? Do you have influence over everybody?
You have
Not everyone.
So
Never mind.
Nope.
Yeah.
But I have
If everyone has the same purpose in the fight, add another team.
Okay,
I
so
guess
wait,
we
hold
do.
on.
I got captain. I have captain, so if everyone considers me the leader, we get a +1.
You're the
Okay,
So,
Nick, how many? Recap, Nicholas. What is our?
so
We were at like 5.
Yeah,
so
we were
2
at
more,
5, I
so
think.
7.
So what did you just say with the teams to the pool?
+1 when you enter battle together.
So that's 6. What else?
me being leader.
7. What else?
If everyone has the same purpose in the fight,
We do.
I'm assuming we.
everybody say your purpose at the same time. 1, 2, 3.
Just
Say it
faster.
You don't get that point.
Okay.
Wait,
If any team member mistrusts the leader of the team, remove a team.
Do we? I don't trust. I mean, he's my paw.
did you remove one?
Yeah, I figure.
yourself.
I figure Malice, Frozen, or Xerox would take one.
And if your team is ill prepared or off balance, remove a team. I don't think you guys
No.
are off balance.
We have a guinea force pose and everything. So.
Yeah. So you guys
We
are
do?
on Thrash's
do.
head. Frozen, you like skate outside. You're kind of like on the rooftop now. Maybe next to Red Wing's down there with his bike, and you got this like the civilian just runs off.
Oh, okay.
They're like thank you, Red Wing, and they run off.
Don't mention it.
But like girls are like.
The moms are like,
Ew.
I'm just 18.
You're legal.
Don't clip this.
Don't help the parents.
I'm just saying, put that out there.
Everyone's together. Innocents are in danger.
is that our new meme?
Innocents are in danger.
I'm gonna take a picture of like a tropical waterfall and put innocence in danger.
This
danger.
huge beast, looks to the sky and oh shit, Clint.
Yeah.
Oh shit. What's up, Clint?
You know who Conway is, right?
The international.
Yeah.
So it's gonna look up to the sky. It's gonna like give this mighty roar and start beating its chest, and then it's just gonna punch you with this fist of light wrap.
I'm going to, I guess, try to dodge it.
Okay.
Or deflect it or whatever.
Try rolling danger.
Where's that at? Where's that at?
It's just down.
Oh, okay, yeah. 6. I'll use my 2, 8.
Okay. You can do one of
We
the
get
things.
+1
on the
too,
list.
so 9.
Oh, 9. Yeah, 9.
It's the same thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
What is it? Which one was the? I'll resist or avoid their blows, and I'll create an opportunity for my ally.
You can only do one.
Oh,
Right?
one?
Yeah.
I'll just resist or avoid the blaze. then.
Okay, yeah. So he goes to hit you. You like block it. Maybe you like trade another blow with him, and you guys are just kind of duking it out. What's everybody else doing?
Might need to borrow you and you.
For what?
So all the kids
I
have
want to Star Wars this motherfucker.
fled the building, right?
Go around the legs.
We don't have civilians to worry about anymore.
With ice.
No,
You
there's
would
still people
hold it
around.
with
Like
ice
there's
and
still
you
people
would
in the school. There's still people
teleport
around the school. There's like the
me
parking
to
lot
the
is
other
just
side.
full of
Okay.
parents who are like you guys are kind of
The freezes
basically in
legs
between
to
these
the ground.
parents and their children.
Okay, well, I'm gonna go back down.
But
You can
Oh,
freeze the legs
corral.
down.
To their
Trying to
cars.
teamwork this.
and
I mean,
make
you
sure
can.
they
That's
get
not
out
what
of
you
the
mean by
vicinity.
ice.
Okay, how do you get down?
Order. One thing.
How far down is it?
It's
one
like,
part of the wire down.
50
You hold it
feet.
down with the ice, and
50
then
feet
the
down?
rest we go
Thrash
around.
got
Oh,
huge.
so it was freeze ice. Freeze.
Okay.
It's even more
Turn it.
monstrous than the last
Slip
one
it.
you seen me in.
Is there
Make
any like cars going
Fuck
by or
you.
anything
Keep
around
it
this
silly.
traffic?
Car probably just stopped and ran.
What are you trying to do?
I have the ability to super high and super long jump if I absorb kinetic energy. And I just want to jump down.
Okay, yeah, you just jump down and just absorb the energy when you land.
Superhero landing.
Okay.
So you just woo, and you absorb all the energy when you land. So and then you can use that to like boost your speed if you like. And when you go over to talk to these people, you can. You just go over and start ushering people back into their
Back
car.
to your soccer mom cards.
Yeah, I'm worried about another beam going wild.
Yeah, sure. And so, what are the rest of you doing?
So I'm teleporting you to the other side. So you said you wanted?
Well, I think we're going to try to slip it first, and then that's the plan afterward.
Okay.
If it doesn't.
I wouldn't slip it. I'd just like freeze the leg.
Right.
If you slip it, it's gonna fall on like
Yeah.
people or
Makes sense.
cars or.
I was hoping to go backwards and back to where it's already destroyed everything.
So you do more damage to stuff that's already destroyed.
You can't destroy something that's already broken.
Yes, you can.
Innocents are not in danger. Not on my part.
More innocents in danger.
It shall be done. While you're fighting him, so you're over near the
Parking lot, I
the
guess.
parking lot. Yeah. This thing is going to just like give this like nova burst of light, and it's like an explosion of energy across the stemming out from it, and it's just going to go like in a hemisphere like as far as it can go. What do you guys do? Like you can see, it'll basically just like it'll hit the school, it'll hit the parking lot, it'll hit all of you guys as well.
Is it like erupting into flame, or is it just like a really bright, annoying light?
It's like a shockwave of dangerous energy.
I don't like how you put that. If I put like a shield, would it block everything behind it kind of thing, or would it just go around and behind kind of thing?
Depends on what you're doing. If your goal is to defend, then
Yeah.
defend. If your goal is to
I
not
wanna-
get hit, then directly engage.
I want to defend whoever I can with like a shield like thing.
What's your savior?
+3.
Oh, cool, me too.
Whatever you got.
Yeah, I mean, could we like tag team some sort of like defense here? Maybe I could like.
Your sword has everything my staff has.
That would be cool. Now that I think about that, I didn't even think about that.
Can't you absorb it?
You don't have gadgetry then.
I can't.
No, I'm saying like
However,
he made it in the future. You know what I'm saying?
I
Like
can
he
only
probably made
absorb
the sword with
kinetic
his gadgets
and fire
and stuff. You know what I'm
stably.
saying? It's
All
not
the
like a
other-
gadget itself, but he
All the
crafted it.
other
You know what I'm
elements
saying?
is unstable.
Just for flavor.
I
Not,
can
not
try.
like it has any unique abilities. But maybe I could like telekinetically try to. I don't know how I would do that. I mean, maybe push it back.
Okay, yeah, shield. Gotcha.
Yeah.
No, shield. Gotcha. Malice? What do you want to do in this situation?
I don't know yet.
Okay. Frozen.
Well, could I? I'm kind of doing a defense thing more for like me, but also like some of my teammates as well.
Okay, so
That would be defense, right?
You can.
that would be directly. Well,
Because defend, you can do defend someone. Would it count as yourself though?
no, it's not necessarily counting against yourself.
But I'm being more like just trying to
Give them
help my
opportunity.
teammates. Yeah,
Okay, so you would be directly engaging the friend.
directly engaging a
Yeah.
threat. I can try. Let's see here.
So basically, you're like flying in with your telekinetic force and trying to like contain it so that your allies can do something without.
I failed.
What'd you roll?
6.
Did you get a bonus
No,
too?
use your one.
Yeah,
Or did you already use it?
I already used it
Yeah.
because I had to use it before because my dangerous.
Can I
minus
give?
one.
I want to give
I was trying to defend for a reason.
pull and like
What do you do to help?
Oh wait, hold on. I totally forgot. I picked a move from the playbook from another one, which is Legacy.
you stole from Dylan.
Yeah, I stole from Dylan. When you pull your punches while directly engaging the threat, you can roll Savior instead of Danger.
When you pull your punches?
Yeah.
Okay.
Could I do that instead then?
So how would you narrate that? Like you're not trying to damage it, you're trying to.
I'm trying to keep them safe.
Right.
There's one thing that's kind of like
Okay.
It has like a blast that's coming out.
Maybe we can throw it back at him.
No, I get that. Maybe you're like, yeah. I don't know. I think the context of that is like if you were fighting somebody, you wouldn't necessarily be trying to hurt them, but maybe just like just trying to prove a point or like
Pulling punches
Well,
is
it
not
could be
letting
more
someone kick
superior
your ass.
though.
Pulling punches is letting someone kick your ass.
Or just not trying to damage them, kind of thing.
right, kind of throw in the fight, kind of, but like
Yeah.
yeah.
So what's happening?
can win, but you're not
So
gonna
I would say
kill.
that wouldn't apply.
Okay.
Yeah.
Can-
However, if Red Boy over here wants to
Red Boy.
wants to help you,
Um,
he could take a team from the pool and add it to your roll.
I'm trying to think of something I could do that would enhance your power, kind of thing, or just at least kind of like instinctually like step in the way of like the blast, like thoughtfully, and then she just does the thing like over my head, kind of thing. Like she's got it and didn't even need me, kind of thing. Or would that even count?
So basically, you're flying forward and you're trying to
Contain it.
with
Right.
this telekinetic force.
Do you have like a gadget that would maybe like enhance my powers or something?
What's that thing from Dragon Ball?
Sensitive?
Sensitive.
I probably have one. It's one of my powers is gadgetry.
Maybe like me being there right in front of him, I can kind of
It's
like.
just if the issue he is saying like we're trying. I guess everybody's trying to you're trying to add a team to the pool,
Right.
but he needs something that can be convincing. Like
Right.
how would you use your gadgetry to enhance me? I guess.
What about if I had one and I kind of like just stood there and like and changed my
A
flesh to
butt.
like a little bit something more harder, I guess.
Infinity. It
Or
was.
maybe like just took like kind of like blocked it, like blocked most.
So like
of it.
take most of the
Yeah.
blast and she does the rest,
Yeah.
kind of thing.
Yeah, like or like enhance my powers so I could
Where do
like
your powers come from?
like me. But they're not like from like a glove or a gadget.
Are
It's
they
just
from your
my-
parents?
They're from me. Like I was born
I
with
would
these.
enhance that then.
Do like an adrenaline shot. You can just like
Okay, sure.
some sort of drugs.
She's got steroids in her back pocket.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, let's do that then.
What do I roll for that?
You don't. You just
I just-
you just hit her with the steroid shot.
Here, take this. She like throws this heroin nearly.
So
Just
I
think
guess
about it, right?
for the engage threat, I guess resist or avoid their blow. Or
You could also take something from them.
Like the blast.
I could. What would I be allowed to take from him?
The blast, if you wanted.
Oh, I can just
You
take.
can take something from them is like literally. It It could even be like their pride or something. It's like really really open to interpretation.
Okay, yeah, I'll take.
Wedgie.
So you could like so you get hit with this thing. You're like ah, and then this bubble of telekinetic energy like shoots up and like contains the blast within this like telekinetic shell. So you're doing that right now. This thing is
Nick, what is that? Oh, okay, because like on here, I don't know what that is.
It's Heroes, but it for some reason did boy and girl.
Yeah.
So at this point, Xerox, you're in the parking lot, and you're in the parking lot, and you see that there are these there are these like dark vans pulling up, and like the backs of them are opening up, and these these guys with guns are getting out, and like these military like dressed guys are getting out, and they're advancing on the towards the creature, and they've got their guns raised to it. Out of one of the other vans, this guy, he's got this suit on, he's got this like a little earpiece in his ear, he's got these horn-rimmed glasses on, and he's directing people, and he's talking, and he's gonna walk over, and he's gonna approach you directly.
Are you here to keep these people safe?
He says that's exactly what we're here to do.
The new era seems to have it covered up top, so.
And he
You guys
says,
just wanna set a perimeter.
and he kind of like he has this like assistant, and she's like holding up this like iPad to him, and he like looks down at it and he says, according to our metrics, you're actually making it worse, so we're gonna need you to step back.
Here we go.
If I get told to
Here
step
we
back
go again.
one more damn time.
Okay, so what's the plan?
We're gonna need you to clear the area. If you could communicate that to your little friends, that would be nice.
I'm not attacking.
I humbly disagree. We're making it worse. What is your plan? Tell me what you intend to do, because those guns aren't going to do much.
And
Especially when Tommy died.
I mean, if they're paying for this,
no, he's an adult, so he's gonna say
Oh yeah, all adults have influence.
yeah, he's gonna say look, you and the super pals, your powers are making things more volatile, and you're basically all just ticking time bombs. So if you could let the government handle this, and you can see he's got like an A.E.G.I.S badge on the outside of the suit. He's going to shift your savior down and your freak up. If you allow that.
you can resist it, but it's going to be a little bit.
Okay. I'm not going to resist. I'm going to step back, but only to make sure that everybody is safe.
Okay.
I'm more focused on that than.
Yeah, and you can see they're like they've got some people, and they're like getting people back, and they're like setting up a perimeter. This helicopter flies overhead. Thrash, you can see kind of behind this creature, this like helicopter like flying up, getting ready to pass over you.
You said savior down, freak up?
Yeah.
I'm saying like at this point I don't care, and I kind of lost control. So I'm gonna knock the helicopter out of the sky.
Okay.
Yeah, or I'm gonna take it and throw it at him.
Okay, so you just do that. You just reach up and grab the helicopter and like throw it at the thing.
Yeah.
Well, how many flashbacks you get from that? I don't know how to respond to that.
When was the last time innocents were in danger?
Just now.
Yeah, you see, the rest of you can see he grabs this helicopter and smashes it against the thing's head. It explodes, but like this person falls out and begins falling towards the ground.
I guess that closed my argument.
slide.
Yeah, you're trying to defend, and then you see that shit, and he like grabs the helicopter and like slams it.
Back away.
Yeah.
I
Okay.
can teleport and grab her.
Okay, so you like teleport, grab her, and then hit the ground again. These guys with guns are like coming up. You guys can see that. Infinity, you can see. Well, Infinity, you're like
I'm
you're
like-
maintaining the blast. Yeah.
My veins are popping out.
And so you guys can see these guys with guns like coming out, and there's like 2 more helicopters like coming up behind.
Can I freeze the people in place?
Oh God, speak of rebellion.
Fuck these guys.
They have guns. So gotta defend.
Well, they just seem to be aimed at the monster. Both of them.
See, they're aiming at Thrash. Trying to make it up to him.
No, they're aiming at other Thrash.
No, he's
No, said both of
He
them.
said both of us.
Wait, how big is Thrash?
50
Thrash
feet.
is huge.
Like
right
the
now.
size of-
Yeah, he's the size of the monster.
Okay, how am I not having flashbacks?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah.
That's why I asked what the helicopter thing did to you.
It's not that.
It's not happening. It's not happening.
But they're basically lining up, and they've got these huge weapons, very reminiscent of what Carbine had, and they were basically setting up this line, and they're just going to start firing on both monsters, Thrash and the other guy included.
Can I roll defend to like push the gun up for the one for the one that's aiming at him?
There's like
a whole line
20
of
guys. Yeah,
people.
there's like 20 guys.
Can anybody do like a shield? Do an ice shield on this?
How about I just freeze their guns?
Yeah, do that.
I'll freeze their guns so they can't shoot.
Okay, defend. Let's do that. Let's do savior.
Oh, thank goodness.
9.
9.
Yeah, I'll
Okay.
make that a 10.
Huh?
Can I make that a 10?
How do you make that a 10?
How?
I was gonna say like one of them I'd do the gun push up thing, but nah, it's pointless. Go ahead. Do you?
So I freeze the guns.
Yeah, you never mind.
Okay, 7 through 9. It costs you expose yourself to danger or escalate the situation.
You can make it a 10. Yourself.
But you still get it done. Just choose one of those options.
I'll expose myself to danger.
Okay, so so you over next to the guy who's in charge. He's got. They're gonna say you're gonna hear this person over the radio, and they're gonna be like, "Sir, the superheroes are resisting." He says, "Dig them out."
Shit. Aren't you glad I froze their guns now?
Yeah.
Abort.
You expose yourself to danger. Innocents are in danger.
Get out of there, guys. They're getting ready to fire on y'all.
I froze their guns.
Is
I
anybody
feel like
gonna
there's
be
more.
like, hey, you realize if you do that, the girl that's holding the giant flash of, I don't even know, dangerous energy, quote unquote?
I'll just let it go toward them.
Yeah, I mean, do they want to die? Like, I'm helping. We're helping. Do they not see that?
All they seen was Thrash grab a helicopter and smash it into the ground.
And then frozen freeze all their guns.
And frozen freeze all their guns. We kind of have no argument.
Well, leader, maybe you should throw a little bit of like some charisma and be like, well, look, this one's doing something good or something,
Are we
anything.
really the real villains here?
I feel like it at this point.
How are you in a real villain?
She's like, don't call me a villain.
Y'all want to take on Aegis? I'm concerned about getting everybody to
Well, to be fair, I feel like I just don't know what's going on because I'm too concentrated and just
Wait.
keeping
I kind of
this
just can't control myself
like
right now.
thing down.
I'm too fucking.
Can't you redirect it somehow? Like up in the sky?
I don't
Just
know.
throw it at them.
I thought I was just kind of like just trying to suppress it and keep it down.
That's what you're doing now. I mean,
Yeah.
you could roll to unleash your powers to maybe channel it into another direction.
Yeah, like
Is
towards
it
Aegis.
somewhere?
Unleash your. Unleash your powers is what? Freak?
Freak, yeah.
Probably not a good idea. I'd probably get everybody killed.
Can I bring you to like some empty field somewhere so you can really see?
Well, it's emanating from the monster, and she's basically containing it around it. So if she disappears, it would just.
It just
Yeah.
kills us all.
Okay.
I mean, if you roll, could we give our +1s to her?
Yeah, but you'd have to be able to.
No, I mean like the +1s that we got from Robin.
The other two helicopters, keeping a wide berth from the monsters, are going to begin to start spraying this stuff into the air, and it's like this and they're like kind of high above, and it's like this dark ashy kind of matter. And within moments, the sun in this area becomes completely blotted out, and there's just this it almost looks like it's like slowly going into evening time and then almost nighttime as the sun begins to fully be blotted out. As that happens, this monster is still emitting light, and the blast from the light is still like going out, but the monster begins to diminish, become smaller and smaller and smaller.
I'm taking that as a cue to get the hell out of here.
When the monster becomes so small, he says over the radio, he says, "All right, acquire the target. Figure out what happened to the school, and bring in those goddamn kids."
I'm taking a condition.
Am I still big?
Just get the heck out of there.
I'm just like.
What
Did I shrink with him, or did I stay like?
No, you're still the same size.
Alright. So I kind of see that he's gone, so it kind of just brings me back
So you
to
relax.
my normal, yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna start the bike and get at least one other person the hell out of here. Who's with? You can
And
escape.
as the monster gets smaller, so does the blast wave until basically it just kind of disappears.
It's just the monster?
No, the wave.
Oh,
The
it's just
destructive
gone.
wave coming from it, yeah.
Woo!
And the monster's probably about like knee high now.
Oh.
Yeah, but all these
Like
guys with
shit.
guns or like with frozen guns are coming in, and basically they're like they've got like a box, so they can pull out this box and they like put it over the monster, and the light vanishes, and it's completely dark.
Can we see though? Or like.
That's completely dark. Like the only light was coming from the monster.
Alright, so now we can't see.
Night vision.
Well, you can.
Kidnap the monster, take him home.
No.
Why not? Be a cute pet.
Now there's an evil.
And you guys start to feel hands like around your bodies, and like handcuffs being put over your hands.
I'm
I'm gonna
resisting.
grab her and peace out.
Okay.
Blip!
So you guys teleport away. What do you do? Like handcuffs coming out.
Just like,
Freeze him and snap him.
Okay, and then what?
Hop on.
I feel her just gonna be like, out and on a slide.
Ice skate everywhere.
like
Running
ice,
into
like-
shit.
So you get on this like ice thing, and you're just going somewhere.
Yeah.
You don't know where you're going. What about you?
Use like my impossible fighting skills, like push it up and then like put the goggles on and drive the
Yes,
bike
yes.
to the Rex.
Okay. So and what about Thrash?
I just jump in the sewers.
But you're
Just
huge.
the
Oh, I
sewers
shrunk
somewhere,
down.
just jump
You
in.
can't.
Oh, I can't.
Yeah, you find that you cannot sit
Still
down.
like huge.
Yeah.
Yeet.
Can't you like stick your head out of the dark
They
cloud?
don't have cuffs that can fit you.
Huh?
Just walk away.
Yeah, how are they gonna handcuff you?
Yeah, they're
That's hard to show what
tiny.
they got.
Just walk away.
Like I said, just peek your head out of the dark mass and look around.
I just leave.
I just like.
He just starts
Where
walking
do
in a
you go?
direction.
Huh?
Where do you go?
Towards, I guess the base.
Okay. So,
God.
yeah, so you start walking this like Godzilla like freaking dude like walking around. So Molly Murphy,
Or Xerox.
The Xerox. The guy with the earpiece is gonna turn towards you, and he says, "I assume you'll be coming quietly."
I don't know about that. He's coming towards me on his bike, right?
As soon as you come out, they're firing a rocket at the bike.
Oh my!
Okay.
Directly engage a threat.
And as soon as you come out, they're firing a rocket at you as well.
I want to freeze it.
Okay, so directly engage the threat. Roll danger.
Can I use my +2 from earlier?
Yeah.
So that's 8.
Okay, so so you can resist or avoid the blow, take something from them, create an opportunity for your allies, or impress, surprise, or threaten.
Resist or avoid their blows.
Okay, yeah. So so they fire a rocket at you. You can blow it up. You speed off on ice. Everything with you is on ice.
Hot ice.
What about you, Red Boy?
I want to take
Red Robin.
Red Rocket.
Yum.
Red Rocket.
Take one of the take one of those red rings and throw it at it as I try to catch up.
Innocence and danger.
Red or
The innocence.
It's danger for it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I'm screwed.
Mark potential.
Take a powerful blow.
Wait. What's going on?
He's gonna get hit by a rocket.
Can I like kick it out the way? Kick the rocket?
You're leaving.
Oh,
Yeah.
sorry.
Take a powerful.
Sorry, I wouldn't pick him up.
Can I swoop in and freeze his rocket too?
No, you've already
Okay.
like frozen your rocket. Yeah.
You're leaving.
Yeah.
You're just leaving.
Yeah, you're just leaving.
You add conditions.
Yes.
Thank God for none. 7.
So he chooses that one.
Yeah,
for the
choose
list.
one from the 7 through 9 list.
I can't believe I'm going to do this. I want to take 2 conditions and like struggle past it.
Okay, yeah. So the rocket blows up. What 2 conditions do you take?
Angry and
Who are you angry at?
A.E.G.I.S.
Okay, and
insecure for letting it get to this point.
okay. Yeah, you don't seem to have much control over your. We'll talk about that in a minute, though.
Yeah.
And so this rocket, you also gonna go, you go flying off of your bike, and you kind of hit the ground. Some soldiers are gonna rush forward towards you to arrest you. The suit turns to you and he says, "I assume you'll be coming quietly."
And about that time, I'm going. Well, before that even happens,
Turn this.
I'm going to release my powers and absorb the kinetic energy of the rocket to super jump like several blocks away.
What rocket? The rocket that.
The explosion.
No.
So is that a proximity thing? Do you have to be touching it to do that, or? Oh, okay. So So what when you take
the movement, the velocity of the rocket.
Okay.
I have an in-depth description of the term.
Just explain how it happens.
As soon as the rocket leaves the launcher,
Uh-huh.
absorb the kinetic energy from the rocket
Okay.
and unleash it in a super long jump, like the Incredible Hulk, just blocks away.
Wouldn't that stop the rocket from shooting out?
And that would also, I can also slow an enemy or a threat
Okay.
in doing so.
So, in the context of the game, would you be defending or unleashing your powers?
If you do defend, I could probably grab you and take you off.
We'll say there was probably another rocket. You're unleashing your powers.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
That way we don't have to retcon what just happened.
Freak?
Yeah.
Thank
10
God
plus.
you raised it. So 10. It's 0 now.
Okay, so you'll super long jump out of the way. And where will you long jump to?
Is there like a wood line somewhere? Like Central Park or something like that?
There's some city stuff.
Yeah.
Sure.
Like right in the middle of
There's
the
a
park.
city line.
I'm
I guess
gonna look
Central
bad
Park.
now.
Okay. You know, the jump
I'm
up,
getting arrested.
jump right towards the park and you'll land down.
Hey, just
The leader's getting arrested.
And unveil.
Huh?
And and I will disrobe.
Okay.
Whoa.
Thrash, you're just kind of walking away. They're like Gulliver's Travels. They're gonna be throwing these lines of cable around you, trying to pull you and tie you down. What are you gonna do about that?
I'm gonna use the roots and kind of smack the cables away.
Okay. Directly engage that.
I say that is just the weirdest. What's the word for AMAL? Amalgamation
of
powers.
Yeah.
Talking to plants and technology, and I can also be huge.
Yeah.
and I got transmuting flash.
Oh yeah, look at
It's
that.
like 4 power. 10. Yeah, 10.
10.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So you just snap off and then you just start running away.
Yeah.
So yeah.
He hides behind a skyscraper.
I'll go big. I go make a plant house, a huge plant.
Well, as you start running away, you have no control over it, and you don't know why, but you begin to, as you run, you begin to get smaller.
Ah.
Yeah.
Well, cool. Then I jump in the sewer.
So, Red Wing has been captured, and has anybody else been captured?
Nope.
Yeah.
Everybody else got out.
Where does everybody else go?
Well,
To the
she-
base, like
Yeah,
assholes.
I don't know if she teleported me somewhere, but I didn't even know. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wherever she took me, I am.
All right. Where do you go, Frozen?
I guess we're meeting at the base, so I'll just go
Where
there.
did you teleport us to? You sneaky little weasel.
Where do
Her
you want
room.
to go?
I'll take you anywhere you want to go.
Yeah.
I don't know, base maybe. This seems like the next safest place.
Oh, okay.
Oh, do you not want to go? Do you want to go to your room?
You don't have to.
Okay.
Bring me to the base.
It goes to the room. Oh, you don't want here.
So,
I was gonna take a nap. Sorry.
so you all meet back up at the base, except for Robin.
Red Wing.
Robin.
Red Robin. Except for Red Robin.
Except for Red Robin.
What do you do when you get there? Do you go back to the base?
No, not right away. I do eventually,
Okay.
but I call Grammy to come get me and go check in on things.
Oh, what conditions does everybody have?
I have
And then I'll have a
Angry and insecure.
or a block from the base.
Okay.
Who's your insecure?
Thank you.
Insecure and angry, you said?
Yeah.
Anybody else have
So,
conditions?
Thank you.
what do you guys do when you get to the base?
Is the computer done yet?
Has the computer done yet?
It's 99.9%.
Jesus.
It's got a picture of your mom underneath the screen.
So do we know who that? Oh, okay. So I'm assuming Infinity didn't see what the cause of the whole Swiss cheese school was, right? I never got to see the girl.
Do we still have her?
She's at the school.
No, he's saying
She's all Jonathan,
Yes.
did the ones that showed up late? They never got to see the girl, right?
Correct.
So I
She's still at
guess.
the school.
Yeah, she goes to school.
We left her.
I really don't even know what happened other than a monster showed up, but
Yeah, let's just say I never came back to the base. I'm kind of feeling weird about it now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I will explain to you that whatever that beast was had something to do with some villain with a supercomputer that was pretty much dismantling the school.
is there a picture of her?
Picture of her.
Like on like you had of the monster?
Oh yeah, sure.
After she was tied up, she revealed a smile, and then the monster came. So I can only assume that she had something to do with it.
That's her. Okay. Huh. And what did she say her motive was?
She did.
She didn't have
Well, she claimed that she wanted to be baddie because it was the latest thing.
Well, and more specifically, she said that she was trying to get onto a supervillain team, and that she was promised. She kept saying that they promised her a spot
Yeah.
On like a well-known supervillain team?
on just a that wasn't specified. Sure, a supervillain team.
Jailbird, aka Red Wing. That's funny.
Why are you so much funnier online?
Times 2. I'm online.
See?
Let's see if you get.
Yeah.
Let's
Try
see if you get broken out of jail.
So it's just another new villain that popped up. What was she doing inside the school?
She had a gadget. She was.
Malice, do you still have a gadget?
Yes.
Oh,
You could probably check that out when what's going on since you're good with gadgets and shit.
can you hook it up to the supercomputer? Oh yeah, it's bogged down.
Oh no, he's got a bone. Ugh. Remy, let me see. No, let me see. Thank
Sorry
you.
to anyone with headphones.
Thank you, Remy. That's so nice of you.
sad.
But yeah, I guess she's gonna check out that gadget then.
Yeah.
To see what its deal is.
Maybe
What would that be?
Maybe we can find out where it came from.
Yeah, that too. Well, first of all, where's my leader?
Don't they all
Where's
know?
Red Wing?
Well, obviously it was captured by A.E.G.I.S.
Oh, he got captured?
Yeah. Do you wanna... Would you like to teleport and get him and teleport him out? Can you, is the question. What do I need to bribe you
I'll
with?
give him a little bit of time.
Oh, yeah.
Tell him to think about it.
He's starting to mark, like, tallies on, like, the wall and stuff.
Frozen, you're at the base.
Remy,
Something with
don't move the cameras.
Weapon.
Thrash, you said you go off on yourself. So you do.
Yeah.
Oh, and then Thrash is not here, too.
Huh?
I'll just stay to myself for a little bit.
Okay, so,
Eventually I'll go to the base.
okay, well, before you go there,
Oh, Lord. Everybody missing.
Everybody in the club getting tipsy.
Everybody.
before you go there,
Look at him.
yeah, so maybe you're like, on your way there and you pass by like TV store. It's got like TVs up in the window and shit. And you pass by and you got your like trench coat on, your hat, and so the mayor is on TV. And he's there's like footage of the fight, and you can see like a big version of you grabbing a helicopter and like smashing into the monster. And then the mayor comes on. He says, "Look at this abomination. These kids need to be put under control."
That's your dad.
He says,
right?
"These."
Or no, is your dad the mayor, or is he?
No, that's been over.
That's bend over. What is your dad? Is he a like?
Mayor.
He's
Mayor
our
over.
chief DA.
Okay. Sorry.
He says, "If you ask me, the Council of Heroes disappearing is a blessing in disguise. We could do with less of these freaks." And
I punched the TV screen.
are you angry?
Yeah.
Do you have like an anger condition?
Yeah, like,
no, not right now.
Oh,
Okay.
Now I do.
but now it's good. Yeah.
So you're getting it and getting rid of it at the same
Yeah.
time?
Okay.
And then I break the TV.
Well,
Well, I don't think that works.
That's
though.
not really like
It has to be
important.
yeah. And so he's going to, and so he wants to alter your.
Shift your labels.
Shift your labels.
What does he want?
He wants to increase freak.
Can't.
Huh?
I'm gonna max that.
He can.
Oh, can
You take a condition, yeah.
Unless you reject it.
Unless I reject it.
Yeah.
I would try to reject it since it gives you a condition.
Yeah. Like right now, I kind of don't care what like anyone thinks of me. Like kind of how I felt earlier. So I guess I don't really let it bother me.
Okay.
It's like it's whatever.
He only cares when Jerry is here.
So
Yeah.
are you still,
That would be rejecting it, wouldn't it?
are you still the monster, or are you Thrash?
I'm Thrash. But like earlier, I didn't care when I first showed up. Remember
Mm-hmm.
when the kids like they were scared of me and they ran back in. I didn't like care what they thought.
Right. He's so you're rejecting the influence then?
Mhm.
Okay, so go ahead and roll.
While that's going on, maybe I can discuss with who's there at the base right now about
Just rolling.
about my
5.
mark potential.
Mark potential, and his words hit you hard. Mark a condition, and I will adjust your labels. But so mark 2 conditions.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, mark a condition for the shift, and then mark a condition for missing.
I guess hopeless and.
So these words do.
Yeah.
Hopeless and what?
They cut deep.
So yeah, these words do in fact affect,
Hopeless
Angry and yeah.
and you can play that out however you like.
I punched the TV screen. Maybe it's through like a glass window. I
Yeah.
just break the window.
So
and I just run off.
It's your favorite
Yeah.
magazine store.
Back at the base, I guess I kind of want to discuss, like, in the future with them. Is it all girls here?
Currently, yeah. Oh, wait.
So I can't
Well,
feel like
there
I
wasn't
can
much
confide
in
in y'all.
Sleepover part
Sleep
two.
over
Said I was
part
changing
2.
Part 2?
You said I was
Since you
changing
could, you
labels
did.
since it worked or whatever.
Right, yeah, but your label can't go any higher than 3.
yeah.
So whenever that would happen, you would take a condition.
You had a sleepover?
Yeah, we're gonna.
Somebody wasn't invited.
She was like growing away from the team that day, and she didn't really want to join. So it was.
Aren't you the same person that said you have too much shit going on?
Oh,
I'm not even there.
But I want to relay to them that I think it's really important that we find the Council of Heroes, because Thrash becomes this. I don't know if he like gets lost without Jerry, and maybe he joins, what's his name, Dominus. Maybe he like looks to him as a different role model in the future because Jerry isn't there.
Yeah, he like comes in and like talks me up, I guess.
Yeah, and you end up being his servant,
Yeah.
quote unquote. And seeing him like he was today, and he probably grows like even more than that size in the future because he can completely level cities. So I just basically inform y'all of that, and this is why it's urgent that I gotta make sure you aren't getting out of line, you aren't getting out of line, and now he's not getting out of line.
This whole team's down the line.
God damn it, y'all!
Well, since the computer is bogged down, maybe, Malice, maybe you can disassemble the gadget and see if there's any markings or factory stamps or anything we can pick. Because obviously she's not a super villain. She's an aspiring villain. So someone provided her with this device. And we need to figure out who. And
It didn't seem like she knew what she was really doing with it.
I will look at it.
Infinity goes from daddy issues to everyone is gonna turn on me issues. Oh my god!
we're under attack!
You ready to watch that happen on screen,
My face looks so disgusting.
I saw that happen on screen. So yeah. So so Red Wing. Let's talk about what's happening to Red.
Key.
So you are taken to A.E.G.I.S headquarters.
So weird.
Oh, God.
You are
Discord.
Oh, we blown up.
What's for?
you march through many layers of security. They strip you of your gadgets. They
Please not the mask. That's all I'm asking is not the mask the whole
no,
time.
they strip you of your mask as well. Yeah, they completely. But they already know who you are. As soon as you walk through the door, the guy with the cornering glasses, he knows your full name. He knows your birthday. He knows like
I'm
basically.
glad he knows my birthday.
He knows basically everything about you.
Do you know who my parents are?
He says, yes.
Oh.
And he continues. He continues to stay with you during the entire like check-in process, and then eventually they will put you into a cell with like a glass, and then he's on the other side of the glass, and he talks to you through the through like a communicator or through the voice box.
I was hoping to give me like a whole second, like lean after.
And he says, "So, Red Wing, welcome to our state-of-the-art containment facility."
Kind of looks like mine.
He says, actually, he pulls up the blueprints to your base, like up on the screen. He says, as you'll soon discover, this is many times better than yours.
Oh.
And then he plays
Ouch.
back some footage of Carbon escaping, and he says, the people who are contained in our cells actually stay contained.
How'd you? Okay.
He says, we've been watching you for quite some time. We keep tabs on all council members and their protégés. This superhero team you've started up, it's causing some problems. You've failed to show yourself as a capable leader, and I think after your team's display of lack of control today, I think it'll be unrealistic for you to continue further with this endeavor.
Are you retiring me?
He says, more like we're disbanding you.
I don't think we were in the way. I think you're just causing all the situations.
He says, well, don't you see, though, with this team, you're open up to join another team. Maybe our team.
Why would I join your team?
Well, for one, we can assign you to people who actually listen to you.
That actually hits my ear. You're not there. Don't give me that look.
No, it has
Listen.
nothing to do with that. Oh my god.
You okay?
Not really.
Oh.
Go ahead.
Alright.
Who's playing right now?
Oh.
It's just 10 to
I
10.
haven't got to set my line up.
Fantasy. What makes you think anybody that works for you would listen to me after all the things that have gone down recently?
Well, we're professional here. We like to keep things nice and orderly.
Good
Now,
question. Is this at A.E.G.I.S
Mhm.
quarters? Okay.
Now, depending on your answer here, let's just say your freedom kind of depends on your answer here.
Can we like cut back to them?
So we'll cut back to you.
Thank you.
What are you guys doing at the base?
I will pay you. Wait, what was our bond again? I'll be like, I'll get you more of the weed. That's my bribe.
Me and you pulled an awesome if illegal stunt together. I have parentheses fancy prostitute. I don't know what that means. Is that how you dress?
No!
I know
That's how my carbon copy dresses. But I don't know.
Oh, maybe that's why. But yeah, I have
So
fancy
you-
prostitute in there for some reason.
So while you're kind of figuring out this like gadget or whatever,
I come
your
over, I'm like,
phone's like kind of sitting out. Frozen, both of you will receive a text at the same time,
Okay.
and just the way that you guys are sitting, like Frozen, you can kind of see who is texting Malice, and you see that Solace pops up on her phone.
Let me smash.
But I don't have his name saved, so she
Oh,
wouldn't know.
Same exact
Well,
message.
Unknown number.
She remembers
It's
the number.
maybe Solace.
Yeah, there you go.
It's suspicious that we received them at the same time.
Yeah, and at the same time, you get a text as well from Solace.
Remy, your paws, dude. You didn't mess up too bad. Good boy.
I got
Rude's
lucky.
probably getting a little colder.
That's what dude.
Rude's probably getting a little colder.
The room's getting a little colder.
Yeah.
And
But then I lose all my stuff. We definitely need to relocate. But then I lose all my stuff, and we're definitely gonna have to relocate.
I'm good back.
And he just says,
It's
hey.
time for a new base.
What did mine say?
It just says, hey.
That's
I
it.
got a feeling which one's gonna break me out.
Scene.
Maddie's mom.
What do you do though, Frozen?
Rude's
She's
getting
gonna
colder.
return the face.
Noticeably.
Oh, wait, do you
I
like
see
him?
my breath.
Yes.
Oh.
I see my breath. I'm like,
Do I know that she likes him?
Probably not.
well,
Okay.
probably
Maybe,
the room
I don't know.
She wasn't there, but like it's very obvious. Like
She's just like every
But
time
then
the phone vibrates.
at the ball, he kissed me without my consent, and she got mad at me.
Threw
And I was like,
all at her.
yeah, she had tried attacking me because of this mofo. So he's bad news bears.
Bad news, pain.
Well,
But
okay.
she still
Our
loves
Bad
me.
news
phones go off at the
panda.
same time.
Good job.
So I'll ask her, because it's just the girls, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
just
okay.
girls
Like,
here.
So who texted you?
Sauce?
Who's that?
Guys
Same
interested.
person that fixed it.
Oh, okay. Does he go to school with us?
Doesn't. No, he
No.
doesn't, does he?
No, he's graduated.
Ooh,
Oh,
even
yeah.
more say. Oh
Scandalous.
god.
So, wow.
Cool.
I'm just like, and it keeps getting colder.
And
who
then I'll
texted
message
you?
him. Oh, just my dad.
Wanna smash? Oh, that's dad.
I'll answer him.
School
and say
ice
so.
growing on the ceiling.
Yeah, and do you respond to his text?
Probably hey, period.
Oh, period.
Period.
Uh-oh.
Period.
And both of you will receive the same text like shortly after one another again. And then it just says like, what are you doing?
I'm gonna text him and hang out with Frozen.
Frozen, what did you text it?
Nothing much.
So this is how girls work.
Got two different
We're
types of girls up here. We got
Petty
petty and extra petty.
And when you so he texts Malice back and says, want to do something tonight?
Oh, jeez.
You said that.
I'll say yeah with a period.
Okay. And then no continuing text for you.
It's gonna get really cold in here.
it's like Antarctica.
It's -3 degrees in a warm base.
Because are you like snooping and kind of like reading her messages over her
No,
shoulder?
no.
But is she?
No, because once I know he's texting
Oh,
both
you're
of us,
like-
I hit it because
yeah, you're
I
like-
said it was my dad.
You're like, yeah, it's just dad.
All right.
And then a couple minutes later, you get the text that says, "Cool."
Ooh. Side hustle.
And this is when I come into the.
Ooh, you get him, girl. Why is it so cold? I'm like, I have like 3 comforters around me.
And then this is what I
And
show
then I
you
see
at the
like
base.
icicles growing off your back, and I'm like, uh-oh.
The door to the base opens,
Hello?
and in walks Thrash.
Thrash! Here's a blanket! I give him a blanket. And I'm gonna look at him and I'm gonna put my arms on his shoulders and I'm gonna be like, Frozen's really mad and I don't know why. It's girl drama, I think.
Oh. That's the computer.
I look at the
not
computer.
99.9%.
It's like
Are you-
99.9999999.
Are you here?
This
Where's Red Wing?
Oh, what?
He got captured by Aegis.
Oh. I feel so loved right now.
Out of game, I'm sorry, I could not risk my identity.
I understand.
Well, Malice will get him. She's just
Distracted.
distracted and she's also liking to give him panic.
I kind of told them about the video I saw of the mayor saying we were
I'll go get him.
abominations.
I'll be right back.
You'll tell them that?
Yeah, I'll tell all them that.
No,
Okay,
absolutely.
good. So Thrash is kind of opening up to you guys.
Oh, he is?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I'll go.
So she blinks away, but
Yeah, she's like, oh, confrontation by what?
But the rest of you are here.
Yeah.
What do you have to say?
I told him the mayor was talking trash on us and saying we weren't worth anything. We're all like abominations. It's a good thing that all the superheroes are gone.
What?
So the mayor's talking shit on us, pretty much.
I'm surprised, but I already know. I've been informed about 2 different people.
Could I try to maybe comfort him
Absolutely.
and just tell him that I know his intentions are good. And I know that he feels lost without Jerry, but together, I think if we stick together, we can get through this and we can find the heroes.
Okay.
And that would be comfort, right? And I have that thing that I can do where I can roll savior instead.
Okay.
Yeah, I did not pass.
Oh, okay.
Unless you would like to add a team to the pool, anybody?
Can I transfer my 2 points to
No.
her?
He's
Okay,
not allowed
that's
to.
right.
Come on.
Yeah, maybe you have to say something nice to...
Oh, I'm not there.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna try and comfort him. I'm gonna be like Thrash.
Would you like to add a team to the pool? Because
We could join in.
Well, I
That's
just
fine.
need one, yeah,
Okay, yeah, so-
because it would make it 7. Where's the paper? This is not the paper.
It's
What is for comfort? 7 through 9?
Uh,
Yeah, so I just need a team to the pool if you just want to say an extra encouraging word.
Okay. What do you say?
I say, Thrash, I don't altogether approve with some of the things you've done lately. But I know it's only because you feel hopeless and lost without Terry.
Jerry.
Who else? Terry! Who's Terry?
But that allows
But
him
you
to
have
clear
to know
condition, right?
that we got your back, and we cannot let you slip into that.
You may clear condition.
Oh, cool. What? I'm not.
So
We're having that.
Frozen, you get
I'm
a
not
text.
angry anymore.
Oh.
It says, what are you doing tonight?
Menage a trois.
Oh no.
Say you.
Gotta freeze some shit.
Go freeze some shit.
He says, put innocence in danger.
There we go.
Oh
He says, what's a cool place to hang out?
The pizza place.
Like the skate park.
No,
Big Mike's
the
Pizza.
makeout point.
Mike's Pizza.
Mike's
Big Mike.
Pizza.
Big Mike. You know, wanna grab a slice?
They got foosball.
Want to grab a slice of Big Mike's?
Foosball?
At Big Mike's.
It's Friday night, there's DJ.
Sure.
I can be a
Superheroes are gone. Innocents are in danger.
Well, we gotta address that, right?
What?
Innocents are in danger again.
Okay. Innocents are in danger.
Don't kill me while I'm in this cell, I swear to God.
Maybe there's a drunk driver outside the base and there's an old lady crossing the street.
I'll try to fold that in here in a minute.
Okay.
Yeah. So, what was that?
She went to go get him, and we were comforting. She got another text from.
Frozen's going to go get a slice.
Right. Okay. So,
A pizza,
so Malice,
that is.
where do you teleport to?
Wherever they're holding him.
So, so you can basically you teleport. You can basically get to the outside of the building,
And that's it.
and that's it. You can't teleport inside the building.
Well, at least we know where he is.
Yeah. So I guess I'll try to sneak inside. Can I see where they're holding him?
No, it's basically this big concrete block. There aren't even any windows.
Like Area
There's-
51-ish.
Yeah, it's very and it has the A.E.G.I.S symbol on the outside.
So there's no door or anything?
There is a door, yeah. But
And does it have like a padlock on it?
no, it's just heavily guarded. Like it's like looking into it from the outside. It's like it would be like trying to walk into the Pentagon, kind of.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Then
We all have badges of power if it matters.
I'm
Let's
gonna
just
go
get a
back
plane.
to the base.
Okay.
And I'm gonna tell everybody that
That's like, well, just
that I
get a
couldn't
plane.
get him. He's very heavily guarded.
Damn it.
Can't even get inside the building.
Innocents are in danger.
You couldn't even teleport in. That's crazy. That's really crazy. Because you can go almost anywhere. I wonder if they have some sort of like shield up.
So I would like to volunteer to be the new leader.
Oh god.
You also have a new text.
Oh, what does it say?
Want to grab a slice?
I think he's building the supervillain team.
Was that a slice? A big mix?
I'll say sure.
That big ones. Sure.
Tonight at 7.
7.
Oh my god.
This guy's ballsy.
And he tells you to be there.
Are you
at
working tonight?
7:30.
Please tell me you're working tonight.
I only work weekends. Is it? What day is it?
Huh?
What day is it?
Tuesday.
Tuesday.
Okay.
You're
I'm
not
off
there.
tonight.
I want him to work. I heard it work.
Walks in. Hey. Ooh. Don't pay
Red
me.
Wing.
Oh god.
What's going on, Red Wing?
Oh, you're saying Red, and he's like wagging his tail. He's like, he thinks you're saying Remy.
Oh.
Oh yeah, I don't need this.
What's up, Red Wing?
You're
So, do we have a deal?
You're not Red. Look at his legs.
I just don't know if I can trust you.
He says it's not really a question of trust. It's a question about mutual benefit. You want your freedom, and we would like you to use the skills that you possess to help us in our cause.
What exactly is your cause anymore?
Well, I guess we could start by rounding up that monstrosity you call friend. The one that grew really big.
He's obviously going through something since the council's gone.
Well, yes. Well, it turns out he's, what was his name? Jerry? Yeah, Jerry's little experiment. He's very unstable. The compound that was introduced to his system was absolutely untested and unsafe, and it'll probably spiral out of control unless someone intervenes.
Can't you just give him something to even it out?
Well, I suppose we could do that, but really our goal is to suppress completely.
Yeah, I'm not gonna help you kill him.
We're not talking about death, we're just talking about lifelong imprisonment.
Wow, good. Either I'm in prison forever or he's in prison forever. What kind of friend would I be?
Ooh, she's pretty. I looked up out of curiosity. I wanted to see what my mom looked like. That's your wife. Probably not in the future, but now at least. That is her, right? Okay. I just wanted to see.
I can deal with that.
Deal with that.
I can deal with that. Well, seeing how I have plenty of time to think, just let me sit here. I'm pretty sure you'll know if I want to get it hold of you.
He says, well, very well. Take all the time you,
Oh, you're so tough.
take all the time you think you have. Unfortunately,
Dominoes.
you don't make a decision soon. Hey! If you don't make a decision soon, we will be forced to move on with that.
He's really distressed about this whole situation with Red Wing. Oh god, watch the butt. All heroes are having a calm moment and innocence, aren't they? Every second of the day!
Every second of the day.
Every time
Somewhere.
Infinity pours a thing of milk.
And, so at this point, so at this point,
It looks like
the
old
computer
passport.
finishes doing its thing.
It's finally done.
This scan goes through and like Cygnus's face pops up and like all this,
Everywhere?
all this stuff that would have been like really useful like a couple episodes ago.
Yeah.
Comes up, but what But then this other like window comes up over the screen, and it's media coverage, and there's like it's like a helicopter shot, like an aerial shot over the school, and like all the damage, and they're reporting, and then they're like taking clips from the stream, and they're interviewing people, and so the first thing that they do is they take this freeze frame shot. And it's like very, very faintly you can see Malice grabbing Mason and beginning to teleport away with him. And then they shoot to this interview and they say this lady, and she's saying like, what gives them the right to choose who they save? She's like,
What?
My son. Why did she grab my son? Why didn't she save my son? She says, my son was one of the first ones to get sucked out, and he.
That sounds so dirty out of context.
And he flew so high that he asphyxiated in the air before anybody could save him. And
Oh,
when
but
everybody
then
came
who
back
saved
down,
them?
Me.
well, and he died.
Oh.
And so she's like crying and stuff, and she's just like, she's like, in my opinion, these kind of matters should be left to the professionals, not just a bunch of amateurs who think that they're superheroes.
Why did this turn on? I hate this show. I hate this
Yeah,
channel.
Molly starts sobbing.
Goes back to cartoons.
Yeah, this and then they just kind of parade out all of these these parents, like apparently like 5 kids died, and all of your faces are like, or all of your masked faces are kind of up on the TV. There is no mention of the hacker lady, and although they do mention the big monster, and
Did they mention Red Wing?
but the only thing they really mention about the monster is they keep replaying the clip of Thrash like grabbing the helicopter over and over again.
They're making us look bad on purpose. This has happened like 3 times already.
Oh shit.
Well, I'm too destroyed to really think about it too much. I'm just
not gonna look at this thing because it's gonna make me break it.
Yeah,
I would work one TV
mark it
today.
condition. I'm angry.
Yeah, and they
That shit is pissing me off.
yeah, and like again, it's just like interview after interview of these people, and they're just like we don't feel safe. We suspect one of these heroes goes to their school, and then they put up the picture of Frozen. They're just like known ties to villainous organizations. How is she even
Perfect.
allowed to be at this school?
Yeah. Why is she?
Yeah, and then if you guys like check your Twitter feed, like it's just like the new era is just being defamed across all social media. Everybody is just up in arms.
There's not like Mason's blog of him like being saved though, and
No bright sides.
So
and like him recording everything
So
else.
you go to Mason's blog, and in this vast darkness, there is one single light, and it is Mason's blog. He is the only one defending you.
Oh my god.
He switched sides, thank God.
Y'all say this and that's like 100 times.
He's
Just
the
today.
only one saying that the new era saved as many kids as they could, and that this was not a failure, that this was a success for the most part. He does admit that the helicopter thing was
Low.
Too far, man.
Stuff,
Too
yeah.
far.
was messed up, and that the individual should be held accountable, but not the team. But ultimately, he steps up to defend the new era.
well, that makes Molly feel, or makes Xerox feel a little better, but she's just destroyed. In the
Well,
back.
isn't his blog famous too? Is he not getting any circulation?
There are it's just I mean it starts off like people kind of stepping up to defend, and then it just turns into shit posting like almost immediately.
It's like Facebook.
But there are some people who are coming up like somebody comments and she says like, I'm the mother of one of the kids that they saved, and these people are heroes. Like if they hadn't been there, by the time that A.E.G.I.S showed up, my kids would have been dead. And like
Those comments get mysteriously deleted.
Well, they're there. They're just drowned out by like all these hate comments and stuff.
I mean, I don't know what we can
1
do
in
about
5,000 people are commenting good.
We can't get to our leader. We're always getting shat on. Hello, Thomas Thompson.
Hello, Thomas Thompson.
Hello.
TT.
So I just don't know what to do.
We gotta figure out who's behind this.
Dun, dun,
Can't.
dun.
Our computer takes 20 years
It's
to
done,
find
man.
any.
No, the computer's good now.
Oh, is it? I bet y'all try to X out of one of the media coverages and it's gonna freeze.
No, and you exit out, it's just a big giant picture of your mother.
That's really creepy.
That
I'm
is
uncomfortable.
You just better one.
You gotta remember, that's what I searched for is her.
Yeah, so
Don't look at me, I'm not.
One of the security feeds will come up from the street level.
Oh, innocents are in danger.
No. There's someone at the front door of the house.
Right now?
Mm-hmm.
Is it Red Wing?
I guess I'll go get the door. Do a peephole at our door.
Well, you can actually see there's like a camera like in front of the door,
Oh,
so you can see. It is a short-haired, strong-jawed woman, and she's holding a gun up to the camera.
Carmine?
yes.
Very very shortly after you look at the image, the image just goes staticky. You can see that the face is indeed Carbine.
I'll go up to the door and I'm just like, open. Feel free to make yourself at home.
Yeah, and she kind of swaggers in. And she says, "We gotta talk."
Obviously.
And then she'll kind of look around. And she says,
Shoots every camera in.
Yeah.
she kind of looks around. She says, "Where's the entrance to your base hidden in the house?"
The chimney and the downstairs. The fireplace and downstairs.
Okay, yeah, and she just kind of goes right to it, and she kind of looks around. And she says, she pulls one of the fire pokers, and the thing opens up. She says, "Really?"
Not my
It needs an eye scan too.
And she like sprays it, and it like opens up.
God damn it.
But she says we need to talk.
Well, we're all here except our leader, so.
And she says that's what we need to talk about.
Okay.
She says, A.G.I.S is hitting you guys hard. So they have complete control over the media coverage. They have complete control over the over thousands of social media bots that are slamming you guys on the internet.
And I'm pointing at the computer screen as like the coverage just won't stop popping up. Like,
Well, as a former agent, doesn't that not seem odd to you?
So that's why we're here.
Oh.
yeah, it's totally.
Layers.
The one you tried to get him out of. It's those people.
She says we gotta break in and get your boy out.
We tried.
We've already tried.
Sorry, guys.
Yeah.
Well, no, that's not that. Not like a. I mean, you did all you could, and you can't use your powers in there. That's weird.
She kind of chuckles. She says, "Yeah, your superpowers aren't gonna work. We're gonna need something else. We're gonna need the power of bureaucracy."
Of what?
Bureaucracy.
We're getting drunk.
Thrash. That's a big word.
And then I have one more scene for Red Wing, and then we will
You have to go and pee.
we'll wrap it up.
Damn it, Nick.
Damn it, Nick.
No pressure or anything. We're just waiting.
Yeah,
Bill's
Nick.
not here. I don't feel like my Cholula would be safe.
The side of my life
Dylan's
right
drinking
now.
the hot sauces.
What's in the hot sauce?
What's in that hot sauce, man?
Sorry guys, I'd like to wash my hands before.
Red Wing.
Everybody.
So,
Red Wing.
Everybody.
So you're sitting alone in your cell, and so it's pretty much completely dark except for you get like a little window slot that you can like view out into the hallway. When you view out, you can basically just see a blank wall in the corridor, but you do hear something in the hallway, some muffled voices.
stick my ear up as close as I can.
It's still muffled. It's like the room is completely like soundproof. But there is a place where you can look into the hallway.
I'll take a look at.
As you look out, you can see that the man with the horn-bearing glasses is talking to someone, and it's this girl. She has like this like weird like eye scanner thing or whatever, and they seem to be. She seems to be a little mad, and he's talking to her. He's like explaining something to her calmly, and they just kind of like walk past the door. After that, you turn, and there will be something from your person, your mentor.
I'd immediately like go and grab it.
What is it?
Could it be his like utility belt?
Not a whole belt. One
Not a whole
single item.
I have a good tie-in. Could I make it a sword? Trying.
A sword?
Like somebody else's.
Huh?
Somebody else's. Like hand-me-down reference here.
It's gonna get you out.
I'm saying like Infinity's
Why did you
sword.
say that?
What?
Like future sword.
That's something from your mentor.
I can't think of anything right now.
Okay, so
I'm having a brain fart.
no, so it'll be like a small gizmo, and basically it's like a Swiss Army gadget.
Okay.
Yeah.
I go ahead and like switch it over where the pick for like keyholes and everything is,
Mm-hmm.
and make my way to the door.
Okay, so we'll just end with you like seeing it, and then like trying to like where the fuck did this come from,
Right.
and then grabbing it, and so we'll end there with that scene, and with you guys like with Carbine being like, we gotta break your boy out.
Okay.
Coming off.
And then
Cards, everybody.
end of session. Nicole.
Well, this one's different.
It is different, but I think she's got it.
Okay.
Meanwhile, I'm gonna set up a raid if anybody wants to engage in that.
So at the end of every session, choose one. Grow closer to the team.
It's already interesting, right?
Explain who made you feel welcome. Give influence to that character and clear condition or more potential. Grow into your own image of yourself. Explain how you see yourself and why. Shift one label up and another down. Or grow away from the team. Explain why you feel detached. Take influence over you away from another character. So we will start with Adrian. So grow closer to the team, grow into your own image of yourself, or grow away from the team.
I'll go closer to the team.
Okay. Who made you feel welcome?
Well, it wasn't really a matter of welcome. I just have really. I'm just determined to make this work. Like all my doubts, all my insecurities are gone. I believe in what we're doing.
Okay. You have to give somebody influence.
And whoever made you feel welcome.
Yeah.
Oh, well, you definitely made me feel welcome when you teleported me down, so I'm going to give you the influence.
Okay.
I thought, there for a couple episodes, I thought maybe we had lost that.
Teleported you down?
Yeah.
Down
Or out.
Oh. Oh, okay.
And then you can clear a condition or more potential. Okay, Elvis.
I grew closer to the team. I would say this time.
Okay, who made you feel welcome?
I would say Xerox and I think it was Xfinity.
Yeah, it was the Xfinity.
Well, we just got sponsored.
Infinity, because they're the ones kind of like talked me down.
Okay.
Calm me down.
Yeah, calm them
Okay.
down, make
Yeah.
them feel.
So you have influence, or which one of them do you want to give influence? over?
I'll give it to Infinity.
Woohoo!
Since I already have it over Janice.
Okay. And then you can clear a condition or mark a potential. All right, Nick. Grow closer to the team, grow into your own image of yourself, or grow away from the
He's
team.
about to betray us.
Ouch. Coming for you, that means a lot. Just kidding. I'm gonna grow an image of myself.
Okay, explain how you see yourself and why. Shift one label up and another down.
I feel like I'm finally getting to that point where I get to make my own decision of who I am, if I'm going to be my mentor or if I'm actually going to just be myself.
Okay. Brittany.
So yeah, grow into my own image of myself.
Okay. So yeah, explain how you see yourself and why. And then you can shift one of your labels up and one down.
Probably see that where I could use my parents as a plus instead of like trying to go against. I got to use their influence, but like I could play as a villain and then trick them.
Okay. I'm gonna say I grew closer to the team, because I felt like I kind of helped contribute, in like the big battle, and like I was a part of the team. I'm gonna say specifically Xfinity.
That's
because
me.
We worked really well together. I think you already have influence over me, but I'll give you more. And then I will clear my condition. It's just over.
Sorry. I have one here. Yeah.
Xfinity is like
Xfinity.
Xerox's and Infinity is like power
Ship
couple name.
name, yeah.
Ship name.
Okay.
See, I'm stuck between. I think I'm stuck between growing closer to the demon.
Same
Grow closer to the team or growing into an image of myself, because I feel like I grew into an image of myself in a way that I found myself more of a savior than I am like confronting monsters and like the bad guys, like actually attacking. But I also feel like I worked well with like you and I had like a really, really good like bonding time this session.
A needle in the arm.
And then also, like I said, like, yeah, a needle in the arm. And then
Oh yeah, I stabbed you.
made me feel so welcome. I'll go ahead and say grow closer to the team, and you already have influence over me. I have influence over you. And I'll go ahead and just clear my condition.
That is it.
Very nicely done. Alright, cool. We will be back next week with some more.
We're not playing Thursday, right?
I don't believe we were playing Thursday.
Thanksgiving.
And then we'll have to see where everybody's at for Wednesday. Although Tuesday may be good.
I think we can work them out.
Yeah, I'm not quite sure either. So we'll the schedule will be pending. So, but thank you all for hanging out tonight, and we are going to. If you're watching us on Twitch, we're going to go raid someone else's channel.
Raiders Rejects?
It's either them or A.E.G.I.S.
Oh, Indigo's not streaming tonight?
I don't see her on.
They might have ended.
Yeah. So A.E.G.I.S. or Traders?
Yeah, you pick.
Alright, let's go Traders.
Stick around
Thanks
for
for
them points.
Alright, yeah, stick around for that more.
Thanks for hanging out, guys. Have a good night.
Thank you for helping test out our point system.
Yeah, thanks a lot.
Yeah.
In danger.
Innocents are in danger.